But I mean, again, he doesn't know who Gabriel is, right? Because he didn't come from an Abrahamic faith. The people of Mecca were pagan.
Quran is mentioned, if this book was from other than God, they would have found in it many contradictions.
If a book is without contradictions, that has no bearing on whether it comes from God or not. I've had phone books that are inerrant, but I certainly don't think God gave them.
That we believe without understanding.
The brother asked a very important question, that most of the scholars say that listening to music, watching movies, and most of the television programs, they're haram. So how can we have fun? Let me tell you, brother, at the outset, that having fun is permitted in Islam as long as the fun is halal fun.
That the standard narrative has holes in it.
The Prophet tells us because Satan or the devil sleeps over our nostrils. Those who oversleep and not pray Fajr on time, Satan urinates in their ears.
I really do think Jesus was crucified and that he really was dead and buried. He thought that he was a son of God in the sense that he was specially chosen by God. I think Jesus really did think he was going to be the Messiah, the future king of Israel. I mean, that is, after all, why they crucified him.
Hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. Please invite your friends and let us have some good time together, education, enjoying learning, and enjoying save Muslims most of all. Today our topic is, we continue speaking on the same thing, which is the Muslim claim that the Quran is an amazing thing. Is it? Is it really amazing? Or the Muslim, they fabricate stories trying to cover up what is the most obvious, that Islam is a fraud and Muhammad is a scam. I have my Skype open, so we don't want to waste time of anyone. If there is anyone, he is a Muslim, he think Islam is amazing, not amusing. In my opinion, Islam is an amusing, funny, laughable, and violence, evil too, ugly. But we are talking now about the amusement. The amusement is something really stupid, something can't be true, something laughable, something, beyond the stupidity. This is our Skype. In case you like to join us, feel free. And I think if you search for the life, maybe it's harder, but you can copy it from the message which appear to you when you enter the chat. And this is the easiest way to find the account for sure, not to find different person maybe. So join us, feel free, and we will see if any Muslim really, including, by the way, we challenge those who, the sheikhs, the real, the real deal, the one who claim they have knowledge, they claim that they can really refute us. We are not challenging an average Muslim. This is not, even he's willing to come to court, but I want a Muslim, if he is not really sure of his religion, he is not knowledgeable. What about you call your sheikh right now? You're the one who teach you in the mosque, and tell him, I want you to call this guy and get him busted right now, not tomorrow, not next year. You see, we do not need to do what Muslims do, the drama of let us schedule a debate and let us choose a topic. There's no topic. Prove to us that Islam is from God. Very simple. How you do it, it's your business. I found that what the Muslim they come with is a very laughable, and it's not even suitable for a brain of an ant to convince. Sometimes they say to you, do you know how many times Allah he said the word death in the Quran? Okay. And how many times he said the word life in the Quran? Okay. Do you know he said equally? Okay. And so they said, well, if this is not from God, how they are equally, which is not true. But anyway, even if it's true, I can make a book. I write the word garbage 20 times and the word clean 20 times. That make me God? So even their logic is laughable, is an amusement, is not even a child trying to debate. How you want to convince us that Muhammad is a prophet? And you know, if we go to Muslim videos, channels, propaganda machine, you will find how funny and how much they try to duct tape the stupidity of the Quran. Like as an example here, I just opened a channel. It says the story of Gog and Magog. And then the sun set in murky water. Okay, that's good. And then the Muslim here, he is saying, those Christians, those Hindus, those Jews, those Buddhists, those Buddha, potato, tomato, they think they got something against the Quran. They think, because they don't understand the language of the Quran. They think that the Quran is teaching wrong.
When he reached the place of the setting of the sun, he found it setting in a murky pond or in a murky water.
And then a second after, he will start saying to you, well, because they don't understand the language of the Quran and they are stupid, supposedly, you know, you people are stupid, Muslims are smart as usual, they think that the Quran is saying the sun set in a murky pond. No, the Quran is not saying that. The Quran is speaking to people at that time in the language they understand. And what the Quran wanted to say, that Zulqarnain, he arrived to the last point in the earth.
Is the language of the Quran. Okay, they can't come and teach us about the Quran now.
You cannot teach them about the Quran. You cannot. No, you cannot. You know, the funny is that the Muslim is saying you cannot teach us about the Quran, and then Allah himself, he said to Muhammad, if you have a doubt about what revealed to you, go and ask Christian Prince. Is it this is your God? Isn't it your God? He says that the one, O Muhammad, he's speaking to Muhammad, not Abdul like you, and you know, there's nobody. This is Muhammad himself. If you have any doubt, go to the Christians, Christian Prince. It's in front of you. So what do you mean they can't teach you the book? Yes, they can teach you the book. When you were a prophet, first time he heard, he was squeezed by somebody. He was squeezed by somebody. His wife, she took him to who? To a priest. Even Muhammad, Muhammad don't understand what's going on. Who is the one who told him this is an angel and his name is Jibreel? A priest. The angel never said to Muhammad, I'm an angel. He just starts squeezing him, which is a very stupid story. And this is a different level of stupidity. So when this happened to him, he went to his wife. He was shaking like a chicken. His neck is twitch, the muscles in his neck is twitching. He came to his wife and he says, cover me. And the story in front of you. And then the wife, after Muhammad, he faces a terror. His neck muscle was twitching with terror till he entered upon Khadija and said, cover me. And she covered him till the fear was, like the fear get away from him. Right? Fear. Why Muhammad is suffering from fear. And then she took him to a man, his name is Waraqa ibn Nawfal, and the hadith says that Waraqa, is a person who become a Christian and he was translating the gospel into Arabic, and this is the Quran. So when a Muslim they say, and they make a mockery, says now they want to teach us the Quran. Now they want to do what? They want to teach the Quran. Can you believe it? I mean, those Christians, they want to teach Quran. When his book says, yes, they teach you. They teach your prophet too. And then this guy, he says, didn't understand the language of the Quran, and they try to teach us the Quran. But the Quran does not say the sun set in muddy water. The Quran says something different.
The Arabs at the time of the Prophet ﷺ understood it better than these miserable people. And if there was any problem with it, they would have beaten them to find a fault in the Quran. Trust you me. So these people come and use half-suck, twisty English, and they try to explain the Quran through their miserable ways. The Quran here is talking allegorically, because the Quran addresses human beings.
Now, this is a channel. It's called One Islam Production. So we give them a credit so they cannot complain. And we are using for, with copyright of use fair or fair use. One Islam Production, laughable video. And we saw and we heard what this guy, he just said. So what about we go and see what Muhammad, he said. Was Muhammad wrong in the explanation of the verse? This is Muhammad explaining the verse. This is not the Christians, this is not the Jews, this is not the Hindus, this is not the Buddhas. Read. Do you see how they lie? This is their prophet. I was sitting behind the messenger of Allah, who was riding a donkey while the sun was setting. He asked, which means Muhammad, do you know where this is set? I replied, Allah and his messenger, our apostle, knows best. He said, it's set in a spring of warm water. So in the video he says, like if somebody says to you the sun set behind the hills, does that mean that the sun is going to be behind the hill really? But this is not what the Quran is saying. And this is what your prophet is saying. And as you see, this is Sahih. And this is the reference. And by the way, if you ask Muslims, they will say we don't accept this because it's an embarrassment. Sahih means authentic. This is what Sahih means. Authentic. So a Muslim, he tried to do duct tape, and the duct tape is not working. It's laughable. It is stupid. It's not saving Islam from the embarrassment. It is an embarrassment. They can do as much they want to try to make people believe. But how you can make people believe in something unbelievable stupid? So in order to make people believe in something really stupid, we have to lie, and we have to make things up which is not really exist in order to deceive and fabricate answers which nobody can answer. Chapter 18 in the Quran is one of the most funny, stupid chapters ever. I don't want to be like not giving the Quran its justice. All the Quran is stupid and laughable, but chapter 18 is one of the best of laughing. Let us see if somebody want to join us in Skype. Let us see here. Now I'll type something first in the description. It's called, let's see here. Okay. All right. And now we go to Skype. You know, the one is texting or calling. Your name is not a Muslim. Why you are texting me? Guys, we said we want to receive calls from Muslims. So if you are not a Muslim, act in a mature way and don't text me, neither call me. And by the way, you cannot call me. You have to text me first, and then I will call you. Just to let you know. You can call me only if I text you as a respond. All right? So, and if you keep calling and you are not a Muslim, I will block you. So when the Muslim, they try to duct tape and try to cover up, they forgot that there is people who knows about this cult more than all the Muslims together. They forgot that we are the one who speak Arabic, not them. Muhammad do not even know Arabic. This is why Muhammad, he make up his own Arabic. Let me block this guy. He keep calling. Obviously, he's an idiot. Only Muslim for now. Oh, he's saying he's a Muslim. Okay, let us see if it is true or not. I will call him and check and see if he's a Muslim or not. He's not answering. So as you see, the Prophet, he explained his book very well, and he made it clear that the sun set in a murky water. And if Muhammad do not know what the Quran mean, and then a guy in YouTube or a sheikh, he grow a beard by adding fertilizer to his, you know, his face, that would be more funny. We are talking about the one, the founder of this cult. This guy is not answering, so we will block him. If you are a Muslim and you like to join us, please feel free. And the funny is, they try to fool you and they say, well, don't like, when you see the sun going in the ocean, you know, you think that the sun go in the ocean. So the God of Islam is talking about, you know, he arrived to the ocean. But the verse says it clearly, even in the Muslim translation, he said a pound. Even in the Muslim video, who's trying supposedly to defend Islam, he found the sun setting in a pound, not in the ocean. The word ocean is not even in the verse. So why lying is necessarily in this false cult? If they are people of truth, well, they speak the truth. If they are people of Satan, then Satan will talk, and Satan will speak, and Satan will lie. Who is the father of all lies? Satan. And Islam is satanic. And the Muslims cannot deny it. And you know, if Muhammad, he lie in one, and remember, this is Quran, and Muhammad confirmed it by hadith. Hadith means a speech. Actually, even the Quran itself is a hadith. Hadith means a speech. Hadith never was a book, actually. I mean, the Quran never was a book, which is very funny and silly. I mean, if you go in the Quran, you will find the silly Quran keep calling the Christians and the Jews people of the book. And then the silly Muhammadan, they say to you, you don't have a book, your book is corrupted. And imagine, there's God who keep calling me people of the book, and I don't have a book. Isn't this stupid? A person who lost his hair and he is bald, and then people, they call him the guy with the hair. Look like Allah is outdated. Or maybe the Muslims, they can't understand the stupidity of their God. Because you cannot call us people of the book if we are not. And the Muslims are not called even once people of the book. Which means even the Quran witness that we are the only one who have a book of God, not the Muhammadan. Otherwise, I challenge you to tell me why the Quran did not call you people of the book. Don't you have a book? And you, Muhammadan, you claim it's preserved? This is what they claim. It is preserved. And not to forget that the preservation story is very funny and very dummy. Because the first caliphate, he burned the Quran. And yet the Muslims, they get so angry if you burn the Quran. And by the way, I'm against burning the Quran. Why you want to burn a laughable book? We need it. Laugh at it. Expose it. If I burn the Quran, we will laugh at what? What we will laugh at? Don't you see it's laughable? Do we have any Muslim he is proud? You know, today I am planning to go a little bit farther, like I would drive little distance, because I decided to visit the Valley of the Ants. In that valley, like when you cross the border, there is a checkpoint. In the checkpoint, there is police, but they are ants police. And they have a warning system. Now a Muslim will say to you, yes, science prove that they have warning system. Yes, this is true. All animals, they do that, no problem. And you know, even cats and dogs, they have alarm system, no problem. But look what happened. Solomon, who have an army of chicken and genie and a human, he arrived to the Valley of the Ants. I bet you that Suleiman, he never forget that moment, because this is a special moment in his life. I mean, imagine you are a king, big king, very big king, fat one. And then you arrive to the Valley of the Ant and you have an army. And the army have a 3 brigade. One for chicken, one for genie, and one for human. And according to Muhammad, this army, all of it, sit in the left corner of the roof of Solomon. But yet this army, all the way from Jerusalem, all the way to Iraq, to the Babylon. I mean, do you see how big this army? Yet all of them, they are in the corner, you know, in the, you know, the corner of the roof, brother. And they put, and their legs is down. And he have a flying carpet, can take and carry 650,000 shares, which is very normal. I mean, my dad, he used to have one, but not that big. You know, it was like, I think 600,000, you know? Yeah. So, because, you know, like Allah, he want to go green, flying carpet, you know, he don't want oil and pollution and, you know, this garbage. No way. Flying carpet for Solomon, 650,000 shares. He have a flying horse. Later he killed him because he got upset. I did that before. You know, I used to have a flying horse, by the way. He is not a horse, actually. He was a mule, you know. I have to be honest here, because, you know, what happened, that my dad, he have a flying horse. My uncle, he have a flying donkey. And by mistake, they made them sleep in one apartment, Airbnb. And, you know, things happen. And then you know, after they meet together, they have a baby. And then, you know, they said, you know what, let us give the baby to this, to me, you know. And then I start flying from country to country. And this is a true story. This is what the Quran is saying. And this is what the Hadith is saying. Then he arrived to the Valley of the Ants. And one of the ants She said, you know what is killing me? That it is only one ant speak. You know, like, we have Nancy Pelosi. She is the Speaker of the House. I guess this is the ant we are talking about. She looked like one. She talked like one. She walked like an ant. So Nancy Pelosi, even her name is Nancy Pelosi. Nancy Pelosi, she said, Solomon, who Allah taught him the language of the birds. Allah taught him what? The language of the birds. He heard the ant speech. But ants are not birds. The Quran says, and we taught Solomon the language of the birds. Do you see it? Chapter 27, verse number 16. So you teach the guy the language of the bird, and now he understands the ants? I mean, they are cousins. You know, just think about it. You know? Birds, ants. Yeah, I mean, very close. Ants, they have feather too. In the time of Solomon, they lost their feather because of global warming. They used to have a lot of feather at that time. So Allah, he taught him the language of the bird. And you ask yourself, what is this silly, stupid thing? The language of the bird. Why? He was doing da'wah to them. Why Allah taught Sulaiman the language of the birds? Any Muslim can tell us? Hey, Sulaiman, what are you doing? I'm speaking to the birds. That's deep. Are you reciting Quran for them? What about teaching Muhammad how to write his name first? So this God Allah, he have time to teach Sulaiman the language of the birds, but he don't have time to teach Muhammad how to read and how to write in Arabic? I can teach him in less than a week. If a person speak Arabic, it's very easy, because I already speak Arabic. And then they say to us that they are amazed by the Quran. Anyway, we continue. So when Sulaiman, he marched with his host, he marched and he's going invasion, he's doing a jihad to the valley of the ants. I think Sulaiman, he was trying to capture the queen. I mean, you tell me why he is going to the valley of the ants, Muslims. Do you think he is going for hunt or something? You want to hunt some ants and make them barbecue? Huh? Is it halal to eat bugs? Well, you drink camel urine. So which one is one? Anyway, so he marched with his host of jinn and man and birds, and they kept all in order and rank. Look at this, look at this. So the chicken, they are in ranks, brother. In rank. Millions, billions of them. And they are walking in rank, and they are wearing army boots. Muslims, they were carrying swords, or they are using just their peak. Take a peek. And then they go and they make videos about how amazing the Quran. Anyway, go, our Skype is open. Not a single Abdul. They are in ranks. I mean, are you sure? Look how organized they are. How much training those chicken they have. Imagine you have an army of birds and all of them, they are in ranks. That's amazing. Like they walk step by step together, like the Russian army. And then they say to us, Quran is a book of God. And if we go and check science, we will find that, you know, all creatures, they communicate, but they don't talk. You can call it talking, you know, just if you mean communicate, but they don't talk. Ants are deaf. Ants are mute. So when the Quran says that Sulaiman, he heard her speech, you see, it says she said. The ant said. Said. And they communicate by chemical or vibration. do not have a language of talking. If there is a food, the ant, she will leave a track of chemical in a line where she is going to bring the food. And now the rest of the ants, they knew. They can, you know, sense this chemical. And this is why you see the ants is just walking in this line. They don't go, because this is the line drawn by the first ant, you know, Mrs. Ant, peace be upon her, who discovered the food location. She left the chemical trace, and then the rest of the ants, they just follow the highway, if we can call it. But this guy here, aka Muhammad, aka Allah, aka God, aka Prophet, aka stupid, aka donkey, aka garbage, aka madness, he claimed that Suleiman, he heard one of the ant, and he smiled for her speech. And here we see where Christian Prince, he got the word amused. Amused. Solomon, he was amused by her speech. What she said, what she said. Hey Muslim, what she said is laughable. She said, hide, otherwise Solomon will crush you. I will give you $1 billion if you can tell me how in the world the ant she find that the name is of Solomon is Solomon. I mean, I got it. The army of Solomon is coming. She want to warn them to hide. How she knew that his name is Solomon? Are you saying to me that when you walk in the street, Muhammadan, one of the ants she say to the other ant, hide because Muhammad is coming? How she knew your name? So the sun set in murky water, the guy have a flying carpet, he heard the speech of the ant she warned the other ant, Solomon will crush you. And by the way, what is the end of the movie? That's it. Suddenly the movie is over. He arrived to the valley of the ant. One of the ants, she said, hide, otherwise Solomon will crush you. And then he laughed. And what happened next? I mean, what kind of a story this story is? And look how important this is story, that God who created the universe, he want to share it with us. An ant, she said to the ants, do we have any Muslim? He want to say something useful? If there is no Muslims, we will start taking calls from Christians. So we will give them extra 5 minutes. If no Muslim calls, we will take calls from Christians. And then the story continue, and then he checked the birds. I mean, this is a king, or he is a farmer. And he checked one bird specifically. And this bird, brother, is very important for Solomon. Very, very important. According to Muhammad, this bird, the hoopoe, he is in charge of fighting women who have no hair in their legs and water under the ground, because he can see from far, far down the ground. There is a story of an Arabian person. You see in the video, the guy, he says, if the Arab don't believe, if the if the language of the Quran is not clear for the Arab at that time, well, the Arab, they will laugh and they will question it. Well, you idiot, you liar. Isn't it the Arab, they keep saying to Muhammad, this is the fabulous of all the ancient? I mean, do you see how they lie? Isn't it this is your Quran? Keep saying that the Arab says this is nothing but the fairy tales. Chapter 6, verse number 25, chapter 8, verse number 31, chapter 16, verse number 24, chapter 23, verse number 83, chapter 25, verse number 5, chapter 27, verse number 68, chapter 46, verse number 17, chapter 68, verse number 15, chapter 83, verse number 13. We continue. All those says, the Arab, they said, this is a funny, stupid fairy tale stories. And the guy in the video, he says, Will the Arab at that time, don't they understand the language of the Quran? If they find it not really right, they will laugh at it. How come they did not question it? So what is this? Does it say that this is a fairy tale? And guess what? The God of Islam, he think you are an elephant. You see, the Muslims, they say, like you see this verse here, chapter 68, verse number 15. The verse after it, it says, the translation says, and we shall mark him upon his nose. The one who say those things. But in Arabic, it doesn't say nose, it says khartoum. You know what khartoum mean? Who knows what khartoum mean? You know how the elephant, this long thing in the face on the elephant, you know, this is khartoum. A human being, he have khartoum? Since when? And they say to you that the Quran is an amazing Arabic. And by the way, why you want to mark him in his nose? What is the heck is that? And Khartoum is a nose now? As you see, there's no Muhammadan. They give up. If you are a Christian, text me first and we will take you. If you have any opinion you like to share, feel free. Now we take calls from Christians if there's anyone would like to share. And don't worry, this is Skype, so like your camera will not come if your camera is on, but no need to you know, just choose the voice call. And I will not let the voice come through unless I am sure that this is not somebody is an idiot trying to play games. Do we have any Muhammadan would like to say anything? So all those videos of a duct tape trying to cover the stupidity of the Quran, it didn't work. We are here. And actually, you Muslims, you inspire me today to write a book, and I will call it Amazing or Amusing Quran. I'm really thinking about it seriously. And then I will collect some stories, not to, because if I will collect the whole stories, the whole Quran is a joke. And then I will, like the book will become like 2,000 pages. This is what happened to me when I started writing my first book, Deception of Allah. And then the 300 pages, 400 pages, 500 pages, I said to myself, where I'm going? I mean, this is really endless. So now I divide the book to 2 books, but I'm not done yet. Who is a Muslim? He is proud. Where are they? And the funny here it says, speaking about Allah, Allah, he said, such is your Lord. La ilaha illahu. Have you ever heard of a stupid statement like this? Allah is taking shahada. And then he says he is the creator of all things. Okay, we will let it go. If you did not say in different verse that Allah is the best of the creators. I mean, is this God is aware of his stupidity? How in different verse or verses you say he is the best of the creators, and now he is saying he is the creator of everything. Chapter 23 verse number 14. Chapter 37 verse 125. Allah is the best of the creators. Let us use duct tape. Allah in the previous verse, he is the only creator. Allah in the following verse, he is the best of the creators. You ask the Muslim about this, they will say to you, don't a human being create a bicycle? Huh? Bicycle. What bicycle? We're talking about creation. Yeah, you know, like in YouTube, they call you creator. Don't you create videos? Yeah, Abdul, we're talking about creation in the meaning of religion. This is not a creation. What this is? What creation? Somebody open his camera and taking selfie or talking. That is a creation now. When Allah, He said He is the best of the creator, is He creating someone? She is trying a bikini in YouTube? And Allah is saying He tried bikini too? You see how they try to duct tape the stupidity? And then if we check behind this story, we will find that the guy who is the scribe of Muhammad, who is the brother of Uthman ibn Affan, the caliphate, he was the scribe of Muhammad. And when Muhammad, he finished saying, and the bone, and he closes the bone with the flesh, and then he brought forth another creation, Muhammad stopped talking. Abdullah ibn Sarah, he said, blessed be Allah, the best of the creators. Muhammad the fool, because he's a fraud, he said to him, put it there. He said, put what? He said, what you just said. The guy, he said, but this is me who said that, not you. He said, Muhammad said to him, it was revealed to me the same as revealed to you. So then this guy, Abdullah ibn Sarah, he discovered that Muhammad is a fraud. He said, well, if Muhammad is a prophet and revelation is revealed to him, well, I received it first. So the coward Muhammad, he copied the statement of the scribe. He added in the Quran, and then the guy left Islam, and Muhammad, he ordered to kill him wherever they find him. And then this guy, he went to Uthman and he hid in his house. All right? Let us see, we have a caller. Let us see who is who. Hello? Hello, yes.
Hey.
It's me. How are you doing?
FY, how are you doing, man?
I'm fine.
Oh my goodness gracious. God bless you first.
Thank you.
I just one thing to say.
I don't accept one thing. You know, we accept I am Muhammad. I accept only cash or version. Sorry. You know, we have rules.
I give you, man. I give you.
Yeah, we don't accept one thing. You know, you're talking to Prophet Muhammad himself now. You know, come on. If you
Whatever God give me, I give you. How about that?
No, I'm just joking. You know, I'm just joking. Yeah, but I will take. Don't worry. You know, like just I'm Prophet Muhammad. Everything is welcome, and you cannot talk to me in private unless you have to pay something, like the Quran says.
What do you want me to pay? I tell you.
No, I'm just joking. If you have baklava, that would be good. Go ahead. What do you want to say, sister?
What is it? Surah Al-Ma'idah, when he says, I completed all your religion to them.
Yeah.
To all these Muslims that are listening. What does that mean after that?
So you are asking the Muslim, what does that mean when Allah, He says...
I'm asking you
explain. Yeah.
Explain it when it says, I gave you everything. I completed your religion. Does it mean it's enough? There's no more verses coming after?
You see the stupidity of the Quran, that the one who made the Quran is an idiot. This verse, to be accurate, it should be the last verse Muhammad he saying. Like the guy maybe is dying, you know. So he said, today I completed. Jesus in the cross, he says, it's complete, it's finished, right? In the cross. Not in the beginning, he says it's complete. So now in the cross, because the journey to the cross, his mission, you know, to come to us, to save us, and in the cross is already accomplished. I am in the cross now. It's complete. Muhammad, when he said that, if this is a Quran, as Muslims they say, it's a preserved. I mean, the guy, he said to you, it is, I made lawful for you the following. You eat those things, you don't eat those things. And then suddenly, that is complete of Islam. So Islam, all of it is about, you can eat pork. We cannot eat pork, but we can eat chicken. And now Islam is complete. That is very silly and this is very stupid. But this is because the Quran, is a book which is not a book. The guy was saying a statement here, a statement there. Muhammad, he died. The Muslims, they start collecting, and then they insert this verse in this place. Even the Muslims agree that this is not the correct place for the verse. If you ask the Muslim, what is the first verse Muhammad he received, or chapter? They say where the angel says to him, read. You remember? He squeezed him, and he said to him, read. Okay, where we can find this one? It is 96. So the first one Muhammad he received, it is now 96. Where is the first one then? Where is the second one? Who is so? And they say to us the Quran is preserved. So, and this is what makes the Quran more stupid than the way it is, because now, you know, like if God is speaking, he's speaking order. So if we want to find the story of Moses, we will find it all over the place. Do we find the story of Jesus in one chapter? No. Do we find the story of Moses in one chapter? No. Do we find any stories in one chapter? No. So everything is scattered, you know. It's like, you know, you have a kid, you want to keep him busy. You bring some candies and some rice and some whatever, like seeds, and you mix them together, and you say to him, I want those things to be separated by the time I come back. So you come back, you stay away for 10 hours, the kid still is busy because now he have to separate. This is the Quran. It's mixed up, the same as their prophet, the same as their God.
Why do Muslims don't see this?
They see it. They see it, but who dare to question? Who dare?
Come on.
Who there? Nobody there. You live in the Middle East. If I live in the Middle East and you live in the Middle East, we will not even dare to say one word, because we know what will happen in 2 seconds. Islam is peace, remember?
God.
You know, George Bush, he said Islam is peace. Yeah.
Only if they want.
I lost your voice.
Anyway, I don't want. Oh, do you still hear me?
I hear you now. I think Jibril, he was maybe somehow squeezing your voice.
Oh no, I don't.
Yeah, Jibril. Yeah. All right. Okay, sister. Do you have anything else?
Yeah, that's it. God bless you. I give the time for some other ones to call you.
You
God
are.
bless you. I'm always listening, CP, even if I don't reply, because either I'm working or busy with the kids. But I'm always listening. My husband will leave me one day. Remember?
Well, if your husband, he will leave you, you know, he let him call me. I can find him a wife. Okay, I can convert him to Islam, and then Allah will replace you. Huh?
He always say, you know, he will always say, "Are you listening to CP again?" Yes.
Yeah. But now, if he knew that I'm going to get him versions from heaven, he will listen. He will start listening. Trust me. You know. Yeah.
No, he doesn't take that bullshit. No, he doesn't like it.
All right. Okay. Well, thank you very much for calling, and thank you for being here. Take care. I don't know why they don't like it. You know, I would like to get some versions. Like every morning, you open the door, you find a box, you open the box, the first version, jump. The second version, jump. The third version, jump. It's like a chicken all over the place. And all of them, they have big boobs. But, you know, I told Allah, I don't want 2 boobs. It's time to get a 3 and 4 and 5. It's boring. I mean, isn't it enough for it? Isn't it time for a change? We are in heaven now. 2 boobs. And they say to you that the Quran is the book of God. And then the book of God is teaching you that if you believe in this God, he will give you women with very beautiful round boobs, brother. Actually, they are not round, they are kawaib. They are like a cube. It's time for a change. This is religion. What this word? This is a new word for me. Karavakos? What the heck is that? This is a new one. Karava, what? Oh, we'll skip reading it. Let's miss. Karvakios. What happened to the boobs? What is that a word described for the boobs, or this is like curve or curve? What? And between 2 bracket versions. But what the heck? You change the translator. This is who? The Rawish. Let us go to Yusuf Ali, who do not know Arabic, and yet he translated the Quran. As Yasir Qadi, he said. This is the word I like. Botox. Okay, I think this is mean Botox. Like, you know, those women, they have a lot of Botox, you know. So Allah, he take them to the shop. He have a garage, you know. So, you know, he put them in the table, and then he have like a junction, and he put the Botox, you know, and you know the thing. This is religion. A God, he promised me women with big boobs. Hmm? This is God. And today I completed your religion for you. So when she mentioned the verse, when Muhammad, he says, today I completed your religion for you. And then after that, there's, the Quran is 114 chapter. And this is chapter number 5. So there's 109 chapter after that chapter. And yet the chapter is saying in that verse, today we completed our favor upon you. Perfected your religion for you. Did he perfect those boobs? Hmm? Somebody's asking, what is velabatos? Velabatos is women with big boobs. Hello? Very big. Huge. Like the camel hump. Muhammad, he said actually, that the Muslim women in heaven, or the virgins, each one of them, her ass will be 1 mile. We have to be honest here. Women like it big. I mean men, sorry. Her ass is so big. Why? Any Muslim can tell me why the size? And yet they say to us, Islam is religion, Muhammad is a prophet. Hey Muslims, what is the prophecies of the prophet? Somebody's asking why not 10 miles. I mean 10 miles, I think, come on, 10 miles is too much. You see, like if you want to walk just to visit the other side of her butt, yeah, you need 2 hours to cross if you are like in good shape, you know? More than 2 hours, what 2 hours? 10 mile. Why you are so greedy? Allah said 1 mile, just accept. The only problem is, how in the world you can do shopping for her panties? Where in the world you will find panties, and how much fabric does she need? You don't want her to walk naked around? Oh, don't worry. The Quran says that those women, they will be restrained in their tent. So now you are a female and you are in heaven, but you are in jail. What the heck? You are now restrained? There is restraint order over you? This is heaven? In earth, you can go to Walmart, do some shopping. In the heaven of Allah, you are restrained. You cannot go anywhere. You are locked in the box. Do you know why Muhammad, he promised them to be restrained? You do not need to worry about your women going around. They are fully controlled. They are just like chicken in the coop. All right, we have a caller, our sister here. Hello? Hello? It says your microphone is muted. You need to unmute your microphone.
Can you hear me?
I hear you now. Go ahead.
Okay. So in the paradise of Allah, you're going to be 60 cubits tall. So it only makes sense that you have a woman with a 1 mile butt.
Actually, I have a bad news for you. If you have my books, Sex in Allah, you will see that the man will be 90 miles tall.
90 miles.
And the woman will be, I think, as I remember the number, 30 miles tall.
Okay. So I thought that They were going to be a green
so
chicken.
1 mile butt is really small compared to a woman. She is 30 mile. This is 1 to 30. You know, she will look like a worm actually. Imagine a guy is 90 mile tall, and the woman, she is 30. I mean, she is like to his knee. Because she is 1/3 of him.
So is that a 90 mile tall chicken? The bird, the green bird?
Or the bird, I don't know. Muhammad did not speak about what happened to the murder. When they die, they will become a bird, but he did not speak about their size. I'm not sure about that, you know.
Okay.
We cannot elaborate, you know, unless we see it. We have to wait, sister.
What?
Allahu alam.
What?
Allahu alam.
All I know is best. Okay. There's a part in the Quran where Allah is in the fire. Well, it says the blessed one is in the fire.
Yeah.
And Moses, it goes up to the fire and he's going to collect it. Now there's the part where it says the blessed one in the fire. Is that Allah speaking or is that Moses
Allah is
speaking?
No, Allah is speaking.
Okay.
And
So
if you ask the
Allah-
Muslim, they have no idea what does that mean and how does it work.
Okay, so Allah is speaking and he's saying blessed is the one in the fire?
Yes.
Allah
And-
is blessing himself?
He's blessing himself, but here the funny is, if you ask the Muslim, not a single Muslim can tell us who is in the fire.
Oh, they won't dare.
Until now, they don't know. You know, this is how clear the Quran. And the funny, the Quran says وَفَصَّلْنَاهُ تَفْصِيلًا, which means we make it clear in the clear details. So, who is in the fire? Just wait. You know, like when we finish, watch the comment of the Muslims and see if one of them can tell you who is the one in the fire and what is the proof of that. So you will see some they say it's an angels, some they say it's Allah, some they say those are the smart one. Allah knows best. You know.
Well, they told me that it's Moses. They told me
No,
it was
Moses
Allah.
is coming to the fire. No.
Okay, somebody told me it was Moses, and another person told me that was Allah speaking.
Okay,
So it's like,
but
well,
you see, how some they say it is Moses and some they say it's Allah speaking.
because they don't know.
Okay, but the verse is so clear. It says here, when he came to the fire, a voice was heard. Blessed are those in the fire. This is not Musa talking. And then the voice continues, says, Oh Moses, verily I am Allah. So how in the world they say this is not Allah?
Okay.
Yeah. But
So they don't know.
But now the Muslim, they avoid to answer the question. Okay, this is the voice of Allah for sure. The one is talking is Allah. But who is in the fire? Nobody dare to answer.
I spoke with a sheikh on when I was on TikTok.
You are talking to a
And-
sheikh from my behind. Where you don't bring him here?
No.
You are fired.
I talked to a sheikh on TikTok, and I asked him who was the one in the fire,
Mm.
and he was dancing around it, and he's like, okay, go to this chapter, and he kept bringing up the animals. I said, so you have a zoo there? And after that, he stopped talking to me. He would not talk to me anymore.
Yeah, because you see, when a Muhammadan or they claim to be sheikh, if you notice that you are full and educated, a person, it can be manipulated easy, then they will continue talking to you. The second they notice that you know and you are smart, then they will block the door on you. You know, you are not.
That's
welcome.
it. He stopped talking to me, but that's because he still could not tell me who the blessed one in the fire was.
Yeah, this
He
is
had
why
no
it
answer.
was embarrassing. It was embarrassing to him.
Yeah.
So he want to look like he's smart. This is why all the Muslims, they want to debate Christian Prince, but they challenge him face to face. They debate everybody in the internet except me. It have to be face to face. It's just an excuse to get away from the embarrassment. You know.
Yeah, and that's why he stopped talking to me because after I said the Quran is a zoo, he's like, well, I can't talk to you anymore because you're being disrespectful. Basically, he didn't have an answer, so that's why he really stopped talking to me.
Yeah,
It
you
wasn't
see,
because I
the
called the
Quran,
a
as
zoo.
you see, the verse we are reading right now, the verse you are quoting, is called the chapter of the ant.
Mhm.
There's a chapter of the
He tried
elephant.
to,
There's a chapter
yeah, he
of
tried to quote me
of
the
the
chapter
cow.
of the bee.
Bees, chapter of the bees, chapter of the ant, chapter of the cow, chapter of the elephant. And then they complain that you are saying it's a zoo. What is this? And why the chapter is called the chapter of the ants? Is it about, is it the major story here is Moses or the ant? Who is more important? I mean, look at this stupid religion. You see, the Muslim, they say to you, they choose like the most important thing in the chapter, and they call the chapter by it. So suddenly, that the story of Moses is not important. The end is important.
That's because they have Moses scattered throughout the Quran.
Yeah.
There is no one story
No, because
of Moses.
this is not the real reason. The real reason that this ant is a Muslim ant.
Oh.
You know? Yeah, this is the
Does
first.
she have a Quran?
Huh? Oh yeah, the Quran actually
Does she
says,
have...
absolutely. The Quran says that all animals, they've been given a book and they did not neglect anything of it, which means it's preserved. If you go here, let's see. All nation, chapter 6, verse number 33, all animals are nations, like you. And they been given revelation from Allah. Even the flies, any animal who fly with wings, or animal who walk, or a creature he walk with legs, all of them, they are community like you. So the Quran make it clear that all creatures, all insects, cockroaches, rats, cats, dogs, monkeys, elephants, everybody is a Muslim. This is why you see in the hadith the story of the monkey who committed illegal adultery, sexual intercourse. So when this monkey, she committed adultery, the Abdul, he witnessed, and this is a true story, by the way, because he was there, you know, he witnessed the monkey is stoning the female monkey because she committed adultery. So those are very conservative Al-Qaeda monkey. They are not like any, you know, they are very strict in Sharia law. If you read the story, by the way, here, that doesn't say the story. The story is really crazy. The guy, the husband, he was asleep, and he was sleeping over the hand of his wife, Mrs. Chimpanzee, and then another young monkey, he come, and he blinked, and he tempted her. So she went, she took her hand slowly from under his head, and she went behind the tree, and she did cuckoo cuckoo with the handsome monkey. And then when she came back, everything was fine. The husband did not notice he's still asleep. So she put her hand underneath again, and then he smelled. You know what I'm talking about. He smelled. Yeah. So he started sniffing her, and now he discovered that she was having sex. And then he starts screaming, and all the monkeys, they come, and the Sharia law court accomplished, and then they decide to stone her to death because she is a fornicator and she cheated her husband.
You know, it's what I don't understand is, why doesn't Allah give somebody else the power to talk to the birds again, and this way they can recite the missing Quran verses of breastfeeding adults?
Who said nobody talk to birds again? Here we go. Come on, here we go. I got you busted in 2 seconds. So alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah.
Okay, God bless you, CP. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You think you can debate Islam and you can defeat Islam? What do you mean Allah did not give the order to Muhammad? He spoke to the lizard. And not only a lizard, he was a dead lizard. A Bedouin man came to Muhammad, and Muhammad said to him, why you don't convert to Islam and say Shahada? The Bedouin man, he says, if this lizard convert to Islam, and it was dead lizard, if this lizard took Shahada, I would take Shahada. And guess what, brother? The Prophet, he start asking the dead lizard serious questions. Who is your God? And the funny is, the Quran says clearly that Muhammad has 0 miracle. The Quran, so all those stories written long after Muhammad died, and the Muslims, they start fabricating stories to cover up the stupidity of this religion. So he asked the lizard to talk, and the lizard, brother, he start talking. Let me see if I can find the story. Okay. Yeah, I'll try to find it. Let us see. I think we have somebody trying to join us. We have a person. His name is Muhammad. Let us hope he is a real thing. Hello. Yes, my friend. You are a Muslim. Hello. I hear you. Go ahead. You are a Muslim?
Yes, I am Muslim. How are you?
I'm fine. What do you want to say to us?
I want to say that why you are trying to insult Islam. You say stupid to our prophet, but I never seen Zakir Naik say something like this to your religion. So what is your problem that you are insulting our religion?
You got a point there. You are right. Zakir Naik, he never insult Christians, but your prophet,
Never said.
Okay, hold on. Do your Zakir Naik recite the Quran or you don't?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Does the Quran say that the Christians are kuffar?
Yes.
Okay. Does the Quran says that Allah will erase their faces and their noses if they don't believe?
Listen, kuffar.
Does the Quran says that they are worse than animals and they are pigs and monkeys?
Yes, they say.
So why you are saying to me we don't insult when all your religion is based on insult? Do your prophet do your prophet insult Muslims?
No, it is you are spiritually unclean, but not physically. It's just spiritually non-Muslims are not clean because they don't believe in true God.
I'm asking you why your prophet he insult the Muslims?
Where?
Did your prophet insult the Muslims and beat them?
Where?
Where? Here we go. The story in front of you on the screen.
Yes.
It's in the screen. It says here, Muhammad, he said, "O Allah, I am a human being. And if any person among the Muslims whom I hurt or hurl, like I hurt him, I abuse him, or invoke curse on him, give him whipping. Your prophet is whipping people unjustly. Make it a source for purity and mercy." Do you see it?
Yes, I think it's not Sahih Hadith.
This is not Sahih Hadith. But here it says this it says Sahih Muslim here.
Islam, like
it says Sahih Muslim.
Listen, enemies of Islam that day and night they are trying to against Islam. There are a lot of enemies, but you will never succeed. Remember, this Islam is the fastest growing religion everywhere.
Are you growing too?
Yes, I am growing.
I don't know. You sound like very small because I'm showing you Sahih Muslim, and this hadith has a number. You can open any book you see in the mosque, and you will see it. If it's a fake hadith, why it's in your mosque?
I see a lot of fake hadiths are creating by enemies.
Okay, you keep saying fake hadith. Are you saying to me? A second ago you said you cannot fight Islam, and now you are saying to me that you Muslims, you fabricate Islam, because you just said to me fake hadith. Who is the one who wrote this hadith? Muslims. Who is the one who printed? Muslims. Who is the one who taught it? Muslims. Who is the one who published it? Muslims. And now you are saying to me you cannot fight Islam. So you are saying to me that we Muslims are a bunch of liars when you say this is a fake hadith. Who is the one who made this hadith?
Oh, we write Sahih hadith, but there are enemies of Islam that they write not Sahih hadith, and they talk lies against our prophet.
Okay, I will tell you a story. What's your name, my friend? Muhammad.
Dawood.
Muhammad Dawood. Okay, Mr.
Muhammad Dawood, yes.
All right, my friend. I will tell you a story, but please don't make fun of me. This is a true story. I have my grandfather.
Okay.
He died, and he was standing for a year, and nobody noticed that he is dead because he was holding a stick. If I tell you this story, you will start laughing at me because you are not a nice person. So do you believe it or not?
Yes. Tell me again. I don't know.
Huh?
English is bad. Tell me
Okay,
again.
I have my
Tell me
grandfather.
again what?
I have my grandfather. He's very old, very old. So he died, and he was standing holding a stick in his hand. And then, he have wife. She come to the room. She talked to him. He don't answer. And he was doing that like for a year. And his wife and his children did not notice that he is dead because he was standing holding a stick. What do you think about my story?
It is the power of Allah. If Allah want anything is possible. It is miracles. He did a lot of miracles.
This is a miracle.
We cannot find the power of Allah.
Okay, you just said a second ago that people, they fabricated stories. And I'm asking you, can you find me one person who died standing holding a stick and nobody noticed that he is dead? Isn't it your religion teach that a human being will decay? So why the guy, and now he is standing, and nobody noticed that he is dead? How did it not notice? If it's a miracle, that means there's no point of making him die. Let him stay alive, and nobody will notice anyway. So if it's a miracle, he do not need even to make him stand. Huh?
No one can see him without Allah.
What
He
do you
was
mean nobody?
invisible, maybe.
No, listen. Here we go. The story of Solomon. This is my grandfather. He was a king. His name is Solomon. He died and he was holding a stick in his hand. And then when the termite ate his stick, he fell down. You said to me it's a miracle, correct?
Yes, it's a miracle.
And you said to me you can't stop Allah, correct?
We can what?
You cannot stop Allah.
Yes, we cannot.
So how the termite destroy the plan of Allah? As you see, Allah wanted to conceal his death. But the evil termite and her brothers and sisters and cousins, she invited them for a meal. And it took them 1 year to eat the stick of Moses. So when the termite, they ate his stick, he fell down.
My friend, you're a joker. You are a joker. You don't know you are deceiving people.
I'm not joker. I'm saying, what do you mean? What do you mean by joker? Why you are saying that?
You just want to find money with your YouTube channel.
I'm asking you. Are you making fun of the termite because they are termite? Show respect, please. So did the termite eat? You said to me nobody can stop Allah. Allah wanna hide. This is a miracle from Allah. Okay, Allah is making a miracle, but the termite, they destroy his miracle.
I have one question. Okay, you are a Christian prince, but why all your videos are about Islam? You must talk about your own religion.
Okay, my friend, everything, for me, you tell me go right, I go left. So my name is a Christian prince, I take over Islam. What you can do about it? Here we go. Can Allah stop me? You see, the termite, they stop Allah. The termite, you know what termite? The termite are ants. How in the world they have a God? And now he have a plan to conceal the death of Solomon. And then Mrs. Termite, she start chewing the stick of Moses and Solomon, and then he collapsed, and then everybody find out that he's dead. Do you think this termite was doing an order by Allah?
Oh no, I feel sad for you because you are trying very hard to lift people from Islam, but it's not possible because it is the fastest growing religion everywhere.
Where it's growing everywhere? I don't see. I just saw the video of Yasser Qadi saying our children leave in Islam by thousands. Did you see the video? Did you see the video of Ali Dawa saying millions leave in Islam, brothers, sisters, donate for us? Brothers, listen. Okay, let me ask you. Is Islam going to take over the world?
Yes.
So
no, it's not possible because they will not allow, because they are the leaders, they are evil leaders in the West. They will not allow, but in our countries we can grow our numbers. It's fastest growing religion.
Okay, so why?
Yes.
I heard that Islam will go back small and will go inside its hole like a snake.
Yes, it will be in last times that. No, it's not last time.
But you just said to me nobody can stop Islam, and now you are saying to me Islam will be like a snake going in the hole and will be small.
It will be only in last time. In
Doesn't
the day
matter,
of
doesn't
Qiyamah.
matter, doesn't matter. So you lie, you said to me, Islam, nobody can stop Islam. And the Quran says they try to take off the light of Allah by their mouth, correct? And now you just admitted that Islam is going to be small in the end of the time. So at the end of the movie, my friend, Islam is dead. This is what your prophet said. Did you watch? Did you watch the movie? Did you watch Sylvester? Did you watch Sylvester Stallone? Brother, did you watch Sylvester Stallone? You watch American movie. In the end of the movie, the only one who lived is the hero. So according to Islam, Islam is according to your prophet, according to you, and you agreed that in the end of the time, Islam is dead. Why?
No, it's not. Christianity is dead. Christianity is dead.
Well,
You
this
guys
is not
have no
true.
hope.
This is not true. The Quran says, you see, the Roman or the in Islam they are a Christian, right? The Muhammad he says that before the judgment day come, the Roman they will be the majority of mankind. Are you accusing your prophet to be a liar?
No, you are a liar. You are twisting
Okay, I'm
every day.
asking
You
you.
don't know the true meaning.
Did your prophet says that the Roman will be the majority of mankind?
Yeah.
How that will work? How the Roman, you know, Roman is the Italian, some like Greek and Italian mix. So how the Roman will be the majority? How many millions in Italy and Greek together, and how many millions in Indonesia alone?
You are deceiving yourself. Now,
I'm asking you a
you are
question.
trying to find
You see? Okay, I'm asking you a question. You try to escape it, or each time you jump like a monkey from place to place. How your prophet said that the Roman will be the majority of mankind?
Where it say where?
So are you saying I'm lying now?
Now you will bring me another fake hadith.
Okay, no, I'm not going to give you another hadith. Can you give me like a week or two to find it?
Yes, give me.
Okay, I need just I need a week or two, you know, and then I will find the reference, and I will show it to you. But then if I show it to you, you will accept it?
No, you will not accept. Don't worry.
Why you won't accept?
Muslims are very strong.
Okay, you see, 1 week is past already, and thank you for giving me the time to search. 1 week is past, and here we go, the hadith in front of you. Your prophet says, I heard Allah Messenger saying, the last hour would come when the Roman would form the majority among the people. Who is the majority of mankind? The Roman. Your prophet is a false prophet.
Yes, the Roman. Yes, it is. In last times, now it is not last times. In last time, in the
It doesn't matter. You see, you said to me you cannot stop Islam, and now we find that the Roman, my cousins, they are the majority of mankind. So not only we will stop Islam, Islam will be demolished. You know what? Forget about everything we said. I'm going to give you a chance to prove me wrong. You said to me, I'm lying, right? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay. So why the Quran says to your prophet, if you have a question about Allah, go and ask the Christians if we are lying.
Ask the Christian, where does it say?
It is hadith. It's a da'if hadith.
So,
yeah. So is that okay?
You guys are good in every time.
Huh? What?
There is another Christians that there is a hadith that everyone wants.
My friend.
See the black.
Okay, hold on. You know, one by one. Okay, so when the hadith says that Allah said to Muhammad, if you have a doubt about what is revealed to you, go and ask the Christians. And this is a weak hadith. Why it is there if it's not true?
Because it is created by enemies of Islam. But do you know why? Because Allah said in the Quran.
Okay, but this is Quran. But this is Quran.
Where?
In the Quran, chapter 10, verse number 94.
Where? Show me in the screen.
It's in the screen right now, chapter 10, verse number 94.
Okay. Now read it for me.
I do not know how to read. I'm illiterate like your prophet. You read it. Go ahead.
You're
You read the
I know you are a
Quran. You read the
joker. That is
Quran.
why
What language you speak? What language you speak?
it
What language you speak? What is your first language?
doesn't matter. I'm not telling my country. Okay, just tell me its meaning if you have
It says,
anything.
O Muhammad, if you have a doubt about concerning what is revealed to you, go to the Christians. Those who read the Torah and the Gospel. This is us. The verse in front of you. And you said to me, this is fabricated. You are the one who said this is fabricated. Everybody heard you. Even Allah, He heard you, even though He's deaf. Did you say this is fabricated?
No, I think it have meaning. You are twisting here. It have other meanings. You must
Give me the
ask
meaning. Okay, give me the
Islamic
meaning.
scholars.
Give me the meaning. Here we go. I'm just listening.
I am not Islamic scholar. Maybe it have some meaning.
You are not Islamic scholar, so what? Are you Islamic zucchini? Are you a Muslim or not?
Yeah, so I'm just
Okay, listen. I'm going to change the topic for you. I want you to tell me something about Islam. Make Islam make sense for me. Go ahead. Tell me something you very strong.
about what?
About Islam. Okay, you see, we have like more than 1,000 people listening to 1,200 something. Tell them what make Islam a true religion for you. What make Islam true religion?
I just want to tell them to all people that are hearing me that don't believe in this joker. He is joking.
Okay,
He
but this
wants
is not will make
find
them.
money.
But that will not make them convert. I'm telling you. Tell them what to convert. Guess that don't believe in this joker. Don't listen to this joker. Okay, no problem. Listen to you. I wanted to listen to you now. Are you the joker? Why you are saying that? Why you are insulting yourself? I just said. Tell them why they should convert to Islam, and you answered. Don't listen to this joker talking about yourself. Shame on you. Why you are insulting yourself, my friend? I don't want to insult you. Why are you insulting yourself? So listen, I'm asking you now, can you tell those people something very good about Islam? Go ahead. To convert them,
First, you change your name to Muslim friends. You are
My
not
friend,
Christian. You are Muslim.
convert them to Islam. The mic is yours. I'm listening. Here we go. We have a lot of people listening to you, and you are a Muslim, and your name is Muhammad Dawood. And now the mic is yours.
Yeah.
Please convert them to Islam. Tell them why they should convert to Islam. Go ahead.
Especially for the Christians, I want to say that your religion is created on bloodshed of your God. Your religion created on killing. So how you say it's a religion of peace when it's created on killing your God? You even kill your God, and you are proud of that.
So according to you, the Christian, they killed their God.
Yeah.
So why the Quran says the Jews did that?
Jewish killed your God.
So are we Jews or a Christian now?
You are Christians.
But you just said a second ago, you're Christian, you killed your God.
You are proud of that your God is killed.
Hold on. I'm proud of my Lord. He is not a coward like your prophet who ran away and he left his cousin to sleep in the bed so he can escape. Jesus is not a coward. Do you respect people who run away?
Yes.
You respect people who run away. Do you want to run away too?
What are you? I don't know what are you saying.
You do not know what I'm saying. Okay, let me ask you. Listen. I don't have really much time to speak to you, but I'm going to give you extra time because I have to go. I will join a class for magic, and I will learn how to do magic so I can convert people to Islam. What do you think about this magic?
Which magic?
Magic. I will learn magic so I can convert people to Islam, out of Islam. Like, you call me, I hit you with a stick, like Harry Potter, and I will make you a Christian. What do you think about it? I will go. I paid $100 for 2 hours. It's very expensive. The guy is, because he's a really big witch. Unbelievable. True story. So I'm going to learn how to do magic, and then I will use magic. Like I will say certain words. I did not learn them. I wish I know them already, so I can say them to you, and right away you become a Christian. So what do you think about I open after I learn, and magic is cool? Is that haram?
Magic, yes, it's haram.
It's haram. So why your God Allah He opened a magic school?
Where?
What's wrong with you? Each time I say to you, it's in the hadith, in the da'if hadith.
No, it is not. It is. Do you know meaning of mu'jiza?
This is not the question I'm asking you. Isn't your prophet in the weak hadith? He said that Allah, He sent two angels to teach magic and to open magic school.
Nowhere.
In the hadith, what's wrong with you?
It is fake. You are just deceiving yourself.
So this is, you are saying to me it's a lie. Allah will never open a school of Harry Potter.
You say it's fake hadith.
It's not my if it's not my fault. It's not my fault if it's a fake. You Muslim made it. This is the fake hadith can be found in the Quran, chapter 2, verse 102. Allah He sent two angels. One His name and the funny is amazing, by the way. It's amazing. The first angel, his name is Harut. You see where the name Harry Potter is coming from? This is the original. This is the original school. Harut and Marut. They sound like they are cousins, don't you think so? So Allah He sent two angels. One of his name is Harut, and the other one his name is Marut. And they landed in the Babylon Tower, you know, the elevator to Allah. And then they open a school. And before you join the school, you have to sign a disclaimer. It says, we teach you only as a trial. Okay, sign here. You said to me that this is a da'if hadith and it's a fabricated, which means you don't believe in such a stupid thing, right?
Yeah, no.
You
are insulting our nation.
What what insulting, what stop being a yo-yo. Listen, Mr. Yo-yo, listen. Do you believe that God will open a school to teach Harry Potter magic in Iraq, in the Babylon? What?
Yes,
I want an answer. Yes, you believe, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. And why Allah wanna open a school to teach magic? Is magic is evil or good? What? Who? Why you are laughing? Is magic good or bad?
Yes, it is bad.
It's bad. So why Allah open a school to teach bad?
So you are asking Allah that why He is opening school
to teach bad. You said to me, you are the one who said it's bad. Correct? You said it's bad. Everybody heard you. You said it's bad. So why Allah He open a school to teach something bad? Is He the shaitan?
Listen, it is haram for humans. Allah can do anything He wants. You cannot judge Him.
Allah He can be shaitan too. Okay, let me ask you. The other day there is a friend of mine and he was fighting with his wife, and actually I am the one who made them fight. Do you think this is a good thing to do? Is that like a good deed for Allah if I make a guy and his wife fight and they get divorced because of me? No. So why Allah He opened a school and He said clearly what this school is about? To teach how to divorce the man and the wife from each other, to make them fight. Read carefully, which they cause separation between man and his wife. So what's wrong with your God? Your God, He opened a school to teach magic about divorce, so to cause people to fight.
Do you ever see that a Muslim say bad things to Jesus that he is
Don't
stupid?
change the topic. Let us focus in Harry Potter school. Each time I ask you a question, you change the topic. Yes, I just told you. All of you Muslim, you insult us. Even when you pray 5 times a day, you insult the Christian and the Jews. And you say, please Allah, don't make us the same as those who they are lost, which is the Christians supposedly, and those who they are cursed, which is the Jews. So stop acting like you are a victim when you are the criminal. So I'm asking you now, why Allah want to open a school? What is the purpose of such an evil act? Open a school of a black magic, send in 2 angels with high training and high certificate. They have a PhD to teach people how to do magic, and the purpose is to make a wife and husband fight. Give me the reason. Go ahead.
You will not understand. When
My
we
friend, I don't
differentiate and you
understand.
say,
For sure, I don't understand. I mean, your God is a stupid God. Otherwise, if you understand, do you understand yourself?
yes, listen what I'm
Okay.
saying.
As long you understand,
When
answer the question. Don't change the topic. Why Allah wanna open a school of Harry Potter teaching black magic so a wife and husband will fight? What is the purpose? Go ahead.
you need Holy Spirit in your body to understand.
Okay, my friend.
You need Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
Is what you guys say.
And you need halal pork to think better. What's wrong with those people? You can call me later. Let us give a chance for other person to join us. We gave you more than enough time. Oh, this guy is a Christian. We thought we got another customer. Turned to be no. Oh boy. Somebody is asking, I need your approval if I can ask question. My friend, you do not need my approval. We don't have a topic. Now you can ask question, no problem. As you see, this is a very stupid cult. And all the duct tape in the world cannot fix it. God, he opened, and the Babylon, by the Tower of Babylon, where we sit down, hey, 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 where we remember Zion. In the tower, the stupid Muhammad, he take legends and he put them in the Quran. There's a legend that there is two angels, they came in the tower, and they opened a school to teach magic. And after they taught, they left back to Allah or to gods. Isn't it obvious? And the funny is, the second we show them, the first thing you say to them, they say to you is da'if. Do you see the game of da'if? Da'if is da'if. Anything is da'if. Islam is da'if. The Prophet is da'if. Muslims are da'if. And they play victims. They kill a Christian. They torture Christian. They kidnap Christians and da'if. I'm very glad to talk to you, my friend. And I'm sure many of people, they will convert to Islam after hearing you. If you can, next time, let your Sheikh call, join you. That will be even better. So we can love more. Look, we have a Muslim here. This is what the Muslim they do. We talk about something, then the Muslim they come with something else. They try to avoid all the stupidity we show in the screen. So we have Mr. Hakim, and by the way, his name is Hakim, which means wise. So Mr. Wise, he is a questioning why you believe in the Trinity, but he is not the question why he believe in Harry Potter school. Why we will not believe in the Trinity? Isn't you Muslim? You say God, he can do anything. God can be anything he want. You see the hypocrisy of this cult? So you are saying to me your God cannot be three and one in the same time? That means your God cannot be God too, because you just said he cannot be. My God, he can. Your God cannot. Are you learning? And now to avoid all the garbage we show in the screen, why cannot one person incarnate in three human beings at the same time? The answer for that in your stupid Quran. Isn't it the Quran says that Jesus is the Word and he is the man and he is the Spirit of God? Three in one. In your stupid Quran. Isn't it your Quran says in the name of Allah, Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim? Is that one person? Why he present himself with the three names? Allah could not find one name, make him look good. So he had to add some, and they are three. And then the names of Allah are multiply of number 3, 99. 3x 3 is 9. 3x the age of Jesus is 99. All your religion is based on number 3. And when a Muslim, he questioned the Trinity, why you don't question if Allah is one, yet he want to marry a wife from us? How Allah is one, yet he want to marry a woman from us? Who is us? His girlfriend, his cousin? They keep saying to us that Allah is one. And as we see, Allah is one idiot. Doesn't matter who cares if he is 1 or 2 or 5. They think that they have like a point. They have a strong point. Allah is one. In fact, Muhammad, he never learned about what one mean until a Jew, he schooled him. Somebody saying why Allah he cursed Abu Lahab? Because he's an idiot. You see, he did not curse Abu Lahab. He made a chapter about a guy, he is nobody. Have you ever heard of a God he start bullying? This is a bully. His wife, she wear a robe, necklace, a necklace made from rope. What is that? And she carry wood. Read with me here. You see, when we speak to Muslims, you will find the stupidity. Is that your Quran? This is your Quran, right? Huh? Chapter 21, verse number 17. It says, if we like to take a wife or a son, we would surely take it from us. So how your God is one, but he will marry a woman from us? If you say to me Allah is one, and then you say to me Allah, when he say us or we, he mean himself, that means Allah is going to F himself. As you see, he's talking about a wife. Is your God Allah, she and he in the same time? And this is what he meant? So the Muhammadan, they give us big speeches about one God, but the second you start reading their stupid Quran, you will find that there's no way this God is one. We could surely have taken it from us. And remember, if you want to take a wife, you take a wife from your kind. Is Allah going to marry a human? Is that what meant by us? If this is what he meant, that means human is the kind of Allah. Right? Hakim, obviously you are the one who do not know the Trinity, because according to your stupid Quran, the Trinity is Jesus and Mary and Allah. So here we see that Muslims are a bunch of deceivers and they are lying to themselves. How come you did not ask yourself, if you are a Muslim who know what the Trinity is, and you are trying about the problem, talking about the problem in the Trinity, how come your God Allah did not see the same problem you see? Is your God Allah is a fool and you are smart? Obviously he is, because if we go in the Quran, we will find that Allah claimed that Mary is part of the Trinity. And there is no Trinity actually, because the stupid Allah in the Quran, he says, the Christian, they believe that the Messiah is Allah. If the Messiah is Allah, who is the second person? Give me the name. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm waiting. How the Messiah, he is Allah. The Christian didn't believe that the Son is the Father. Is that correct, Christians? The Christian, not a single one of them believe that the Son is the Father. That's why he's called the Son. Your religion think that the Son is the Father, and actually he changed his name to Allah. So here we see that even your God do not know the Trinity. Hakim, why you don't call me so we can laugh together? Huh? Mr. Strawman, the guy who fly with the broom. Why you don't call me and show everybody how good you are in the Trinity? This is your God showing his stupidity. Not a single Christian believe that Jesus is the Father. And if Jesus is the Father, as the verse saying, who is the second one? And who is the third? Have you ever heard of a God you don't understand? What is the belief of his opponent? There's no a single Christian believe in the garbage of Muhammad. There is no father in the Quran. Thank you very much. That is additional problem in your religion. Why you lie? You say we believe in the same God. How many times Jesus says, my father, my father, my father? And just to show you how stupid your God. When the Christian, they say that God is our father, what your stupid God, he said? Huh. If God is your father, why he punish you? Your stupid God think that when the Christian, they say that God is our father and he love us, they meant that they are really his children. Literally. This is how stupid your God is. This is religion. The Jews and the Christian, they say, chapter 5, verse number 18, this is how laughable this religion is. The Christian and the Jews, they say, we are the children of Allah. And the funny, suddenly we are children of Allah. We don't believe in Allah. And his loved one say, why then does he punish you for your sin? So the stupid Muhammad, he's trying to refute that. Look at the logic. Look at the stupid logic. If you claim to be the son, the children of God, then how come God, he punish you? And did Muhammad see the judgment day? He's punishing them. If you are talking about war, well, the Muslims are losing. Why Allah is punishing them? They are losing everywhere. So the stupid Muhammad, he did not understand what the Jews and the Christian meant when they say we are the children of God. And this is additional proof that Muhammad is a fraud. Now, as long as his name is Hakim, Mr. Hakim, why you don't call me and tell me, is it true that the Quran says that Jesus is 3 and 1 in the same time? Is it true? Yeah, look like we have a bully. Let us see this bully. Hello? Yeah. This is why we don't allow voice to come in the loud, like through the stream until we are sure that it is a real person, son of Muta. So, Hakim, let us talk about serious issues. God can be 3 and 1 at the same time for his God. As simple as that. And if you see that there is a problem, then you need to ask yourself how many God you have. When Allah, he say that he will come to you in a shape other than the shape which you saw first time. Your God, Allah, is a Grimm, coming from the movie of the Grimm, and you are talking about incarnation. How Allah is going to make himself look like different Allah? And what happened to the previous shape? Is the shape of Allah created by Allah? First shape, second shape. Do we have any Muslim can answer us? You know, Hakim, I'm going to block you in order to force you to call me. I want to hear you. You are a coward. I accuse you to be a coward. My Skype is open. And if you are a man, you said to me the Quran speak about 10 forms of Trinity. 10 forms of Trinity. Call me and tell me about it. And everybody would die laughing at you. Go ahead. In fact, the Quran is the book of the Trinity. You start with the Quran, with any verse in the Quran, right away you will see in the name of Allah, Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim. And not only that, the Muslims, they start adding verses to the Quran, fabricating the Quran. You see this verse here? It's not number 1, but they add it. You see, number 1 is here. So what is this? Why you add it there if it's not there? Why you are adding something is not in the Quran? And why it start in the name of Allah? If Allah is the one who's talking, how stupid it is. If Allah is one, he say in the name of Allah, Allah the one, he say in the name of Allah the one. And then if we ask ourselves, this God who is one, did he taught his prophet that Allah is one? Let us see what happened. Muhammad was teaching people shirk. A Jewish guy passed by. He told to Muhammad, you are a mushrik. Read carefully. Ibn Abbas said, a man said to the Prophet, whatever Allah wills and you will. He said, you have put an equal with Allah. But who is this man? This is a short reference. The story is a Jewish guy was walking by. He saw the stupid Muhammad teaching shirk. And he told the idiot Muhammad, you are a mushrik. You are a pagan. You don't believe in one God. And you will notice that Muhammad, he did exactly as the Jew he said. The Jew, he said to him, you say this and this. They swear even by the Kaaba. They are kuffar, they are pagan, they swear by stones. A Jewish man said, does it say Jewish man? Here we go. That a Jew came to the Prophet and said, you sitting up reviles to Allah and associating other with him. You say whatever Allah wills and you will. And you say by the Kaaba. So the Prophet commanded them, if they wanted to swear an oath, to say by the Lord of the Kaaba. And if they want to say whatever Allah, and then to say whatever Allah will, then what you will. So the Jewish guy was right. If Allah is God and he is the one who sent Muhammad, why he did not send Jibreel to teach Muhammad that this is how you speak of the oneness of God? A Jewish guy, his name is Jack Shalom. He worked in the bank. He was walking by wearing his hat. He come to Muhammad, Habibi Muhammad. Habibi Muhammad, what are you doing, Habibi? Habibi, you are not a Jew. You don't understand what you are talking about, Habibi. Habibi, you don't say that, Habibi. By doing that, you became a mushrik, Habibi. The stupid Muhammad, he took what the Jew said and he ordered his followers to follow the Jew. Guys, did you see it? By order them to do as the Jew said, Muhammad, he proved that he have no God. He is a counterfeit prophet. If Muhammad is a prophet, Allah will never let him once say something wrong about him. Right away, even if he made a mistake, he will correct him. A Jew, and then the Abdul coming to us to scold us about the Trinity when the Quran speak about Mary as part of the Trinity. And Jesus is Allah. So if Jesus is Allah, who is Jesus? Jesus is missing now because Jesus is Allah. This is how stupid this religion is. And this coward will never dare to call. See, they try to make an argument about the Trinity. Let us say there's no Trinity. Let us say the Christians are wrong. But still your God is a stupid God. Sun set in murky water. He found where the sun set. He found where the sun rise. He built the dam for Gog and Magog. And then we find your scholars and your sheikhs are crying. Jesus and disciple were Muslims. Change your name, otherwise I will block you. And you are calling the wrong maybe account. In look at the message in the top. You see the message there? It shows you my account in Skype. My Skype is open. You're a liar. When a Muslim he says Jesus is a Muslim, They are insulting Jesus. They are saying he's a child molester like Muhammad. If Jesus is a Muslim, he will teach his followers to go after children to have sex with them. If Jesus is a Muslim, he will steal underwear like Muhammad did. Look at the amazing Quran. There's a God and there's a prophet. The prophet was accused that he stole an underwear, red one. Allah wanted to prove that Muhammad is not the one who took it. I mean, have you ever heard of disciple accusing their prophet to be a thief? If Jesus is a Muslim, then his disciple, they will accuse him that he stole an underwear. For those are the true Muslims, accusing their prophet that he stole an underwear. And then the smart Allah, which because he's genius, he told them it's not Muhammad. I mean, have you ever heard of such an answer? The Muslim, they say Allah knows best, Allah knows the unseen. Shouldn't Allah tell them who is the one who took it? Guys, we are talking about not the FBI, we are talking about God supposedly, and now accusing their prophet that he took a piece of a clothing, a lingerie, Victoria's Secret, see-through, and now the thieves are fighting over the panty, and they accuse the prophet that he stole it. And then Allah decide to clear the name of the prophet. In front of who? His disciple, not even the enemies. If you don't know what they are fighting about, they killed a bunch of people and now they are fighting over the theft. They are thieves. Muhammad and the 40 thieves. Ali Baba. So the 40 thieves now, they are saying Muhammad, he took it. Allah, the genius, he decided to clear his name. What he do? He says it's not him. And this is additional proof that the one who took it is Muhammad. And this is additional proof that Muhammad is false prophet, because you see Jesus in the Quran says that Jesus, he can teach you and he can tell you what you hide in your houses. Can Allah do what Jesus can do? All the Quran speak about Allah, he knew the unseen. Allah, he knew the unseen. Look at this. And then when the people, they accuse Muhammad, his followers, that he stole an underwear, Allah did not tell them where the underwear. What about you say, go to this guy's house, open the drawer, you will find the underwear. I mean, how easy it is for Allah, if he is God. Go to his closet, go to this house, open not the first drawer, not the second drawer, the third drawer. Lift up the t-shirt. In the right side, you will find the panty. Bingo, we got him busted. If Allah is God and he is clearing the name of Muhammad, he should tell them who took it. It turned to be that Allah himself, he say Allah knows best, but Allah do not know, obviously, because if Allah he knew, he will tell them who took it. Isn't it obvious? Who need this verse? Just tell them this guy he took it, and then they will know that Muhammad is not a thief. However, even what they are talking about is not their own. This is a theft. And then we find millions of stories in the Quran. All of them, they are laughable. And then the Muslim will say to us, I want to debate you about the Trinity. You don't even understand the Trinity to debate me about it. Your prophet himself did not understand. Your God himself did not understand. Let's see, we have somebody trying to call. He called himself Hakim. Maybe this is him, maybe it is just a bully. We will see. You see, this is the best thing about Skype and the control I have. Nobody can hear anything. I hang up on you. You're stupid. Hey, the guy, he called me, his name is Hakim, he is laughing. He's playing a recording of laughing. Yeah, stupid people. So look what will happen. The Muslims are crying left and right because their kids are leaving Islam. And they are saying even why. Because of tales, because of the stupid tales Muhammad, he said. Those tales are stupid, proving Islam to be stupid, and Muslims cannot take it no more. And children of Muslims are leaving Islam left and right. It is a disaster. And notice, he discussed with the people who left Islam those issues, but did not come back to Islam, which means he could not answer to. Did you notice? Oh, there's no sound? Hold on. It's my fault. We'll fix that, no problem. I'm not like Allah, I can fix it easy. I will tell you who took the underwear in 2 seconds.
Perhaps some of you are not accustomed to hearing people speak like this, but my philosophy is different.
Philosophy.
Question to doubt. I myself have met people that have actually left Islam because of these types of tales. And we have to be honest and frank and not pretend as if this doesn't exist. Perhaps some of you are not accustomed to hearing people speak like this, but my philosophy is different. We are dealing with a crisis of people leaving our faith.
We have a crisis, Abdul. And your Trinity claim is not working. You have holes in the narrative. You have holes in the stories. Your God do not understand the Trinity. Your God do not even understand himself. Your God, he says stupid things nobody say. Your God, he found the sun set in murky water. Your God, he think that the sperm became a blood. Your God, he think women have a sperm coming from their ribs. And then the Abdul, the only problem he have in the universe is the Trinity. Now, it's time to go to the Harry Potter school. I paid $100 to learn magic because now, you know what happened, brother? Because Allah, he opened Harry Potter school, brother. And I can go to Harry Potter and learn. I'm going, to control, like anyone, he bother me from now on, I will do black magic for him, and I will make him fight with his wife, and I will make his life misery. Okay? I will join Harry Potter school, which is opened by Allah. Look, the Trinity is a problem, but this is not a problem. The Muslim, they cannot accept the Trinity, but they accept that there is a God. He sent Harry Potter school with his broom. And they landed in the Babylon Tower. And they open a classroom, and before you join the classroom, you have to sign disclaimer. Disclaimer. This is only a trial, okay? Only a trial. And they teach you magic, and the purpose of this magic to cause separation between the man and the wife. This is God. A Muslim, he have no problem with this, but he have a problem with the Trinity. And if their God, he says is the Trinity, they will accept, we know. Muhammad, he says the donkey fly, the Muslim they accept. Muhammad, he says the penis will be in this, they accept. Muhammad, he says the vagina fit for that, they accept. Muhammad, he says that Shaitan come to him in the image of an angel. He cloned Jibreel, and he gave him satanic verses, they accept. They accept anything Muhammad says. If the woman she have orgasm first, the baby will be a girl, they accept. If the man have an orgasm first, the baby will be a boy, they accept. So when a Muhammadan he speak about what is logical and what makes sense and not make sense, I mean, look who is talking. A Muslim talking about what makes sense. And the funny is, this is not what they teach in the mosque. In the mosque, they say, you should not listen to what makes sense. So what if it doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense, it makes sense in Islam.
How does it happen? But it doesn't make sense to me.
Look what Ali Dawah is saying to you. How this happen? It doesn't make sense to me. Are you trying to convince Ali Dawah what makes sense, what makes no sense? Listen to the answer.
It doesn't make sense to me. Who cares with your little brain? Who are you with your little brain to try to understand these things? How dare you? You don't know what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking about. Why does it always have to be logical?
This isn't normal. This isn't rational.
If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said it, if his messenger said that's what it is, that is what it is.
That's it. That's it. Why it have to make sense? Do you see the hypocrisy? Do you see the stupidity? From your side, you have to speak make sense. From their side, it doesn't need to be making sense anyway. Abu Nasiba saying, for each of you, CP point is the Quran of God refutes him. Or show me. You see the Muslim, they say they refute me. Guys, those Muhammadan are the most funny ever you can imagine. They say that the Quran refute me. Go ahead. You see your guy, he is saying Muslim live in Islam. You are saying to me the Quran refute me. Well, why you don't call me and refute me right now? Read the Quran for me. The Quran refute me. How the Quran refute me? That women have sperm coming from their ribs? The only religion who think that women they have testicles is Islam. This is the only religion. If you say I am lying, here we go. This is Ibn Kathir. Let us go there. Chapter 86, verse number 6 and 7. And the funny is, they say to you, those Christians, they are lying. You know, they don't understand the Arabic, and Arabic is my first language. They don't understand the Quran. This is your scholar. They don't understand the meaning, the deep meaning. This is your scholar. This is Ibn Kathir. Is he a Jew now? Shall we accuse the Jews? He must be a Jew. I heard he is a Hindu. This is Ibn Kathir explaining the stupid Quran. Do you know do the man know what he's created? So Allah is telling us how we are created. Okay? He's created from water gushing forth. Okay, that's wonderful. Meaning sexual fluid. Okay, wonderful. Coming out, do you see the word coming out? Comes out, bursting forth from the male and the female. A man is created from water gushing forth out from a female. I can take the male one. This is the sperm. It says gushing forth out from the male and the female. So brother and sister, when a female, she have a liquid coming out of her private part, this is the baby. You take the water of this female and you mix it in a bowl in the kitchen with the water of the male, and now we are cooking a baby. And this is the Quran. It says gushing forth out from the male and the female. And Ibn Kathir, he explained why. The Prophet says so. A woman, she came to him and she asked him about washing the water in her vagina. Look what kind of a prophet he is. He have no time to tell us what happened in the cross. There's 2 verses in the Quran, just 2 words. 1 verse actually. He have time to explain to us what is in the vagina. Doctor, he love it. You know, he's a vagina expert. And here he says, proceeding from between the backbone and the ribs. What the heck? What backbone? What ribs? Smart Muslim will say to you, no, no, no. It's talking about the ribs of the human being, like the, you know, like your ribs. You know, no, the backbone of the man and the ribs of the woman. So the stupid Quran teach that the man, his sperm coming from the bone. Of the man and the bones of the women too, but the bone of the women is the ribs. The bone of the man is the last bone in his spine. So read, meaning the backbone of the man and the ribs of the women, which referring to her chest. The only religion who believe and teach that women should have a breast testicles is Islam. It turned to be that those breasts you see, they are not really breasts. Women, they are lying to us. Those are balls. Correction. The Quran does not say it's coming from their breast. It says coming from their ribs, and it says at-tara'ib. At-tara'ib is the location of the necklace. You see the last bone in the top of your, like where you meet with your neck and your ribs? That is at-tara'ib. Not the ribs, all of it. In the upper side of your chest, where your neck meet with your chest, that is the tara'ib. This is religion? But the Trinity does not make sense. And Jesus cannot be God. Why? I mean, name one thing Jesus can do, Allah can do. Jesus, he walk in water. Jesus controlled the nature. Jesus, he can feed. Even the Quran, they have a chapter about him feeding thousands by food came from the sky. This is what the Quran says, Al-Ma'idah. This is a very funny story, by the way, because where Muhammad gets the story from. According to the Siri Muhammad, the disciple of Jesus says to him, we will not believe in you unless you send us food from the sky. So Allah, he sent 7 whales in 7 sandwiches. I mean, we have to take a note here. The disciple of Jesus, they don't like tuna. And they don't like sardine. And even salmon. And they eat a lot. So what Allah, he did, he sent 7 whales. Each one of them is cooked inside a loaf of a bread. And the Muslim, he cannot accept only things it makes sense. Only, brother. I mean, if you ask the Muslim why this chapter called Al-Ma'idah, Al-Ma'idah, here we go, chapter 5. What Al-Ma'idah? The table. What table? Table of Jesus. What he did? Allah sent 7 whales, each whale in a loaf of a bread, and those hungry disciples, they start eating non-stop, and the more they eat, the more food stay. What the heck? He distorted the story in the Bible, and he fabricated a new story. Suddenly, the bread and the fish, they became whale, and they are coming from the sky, and they are 7. This is religion? What a stupid cult. So this is really what happened? They said to him, Jesus, hey, son of Mary, tell Allah to send the table, okay? And the table is full of food for all of us. And this Allah did not send just only food. He said a lot of food. 7 whales. I mean, they are 12. Can they eat 1 whale? Do you know how big the whale is? I mean, what happened to those guys? They did not eat for a century. This is religion. Any Muhammadan? You have no excuse because we are challenging you to call us in Skype. And all those miracles happened to Jesus. Jesus, he want to eat. His disciples, they want to eat. Allah sent 7 whales. And each whale is covered by a loaf of a bread. I mean, look, Allah will not send you meat alone. Those Middle Eastern, they like bread. What the heck is that? Do we have any Muslim he would like to join us? Anyone? I always, by the way, my favorite food, like every morning, I break 7 eggs and 7 whales. I mix them together and 7 big loaf of a bread. And I eat them and Alhamdulillah, brother. True story. 7 whales. We have Safaraz. Let us see what Safaraz want to say to us. I don't eat much, by the way. I mean, I hope you guys not scared. Like, you can invite me. I'm telling you. I mean, I eat like 7 whale, but it's okay. I mean, not all the time. Every morning only. Hello? Hey, Safaraz, how are you?
I'm okay. How are you doing, man?
You're still a Muslim?
Inshallah, until the day of judgment.
Did you see a doctor or not yet?
Don't need a doctor.
Okay, hold on. As long as you don't need a doctor, let me ask you. The Prophet says if you eat 7 ajwa, no poison can hurt you and no magic can happen to you. Is that true?
That's to do with the jadoo, yeah.
Okay.
Black magic, yeah.
All right. So as long as this is true, how come the Prophet himself was under black magic and he died by poison?
Who said that he ate the 7 ajwas?
Huh?
Where did they say that he ate 7 ajwa dates every day?
Your Prophet, he said, if you eat 7 ajwa every day, no magic can hurt you and no poison can kill you. And this is a da'if hadith, as you see in the screen.
Da'if.
Do you see the screen?
Yeah.
Okay. So what say you?
Well, if he was saying it, then it must be true then, because I've been eating it and I've been okay.
You've been okay? Are you sure? You don't sound like okay to me. You sound very messed up. So it's a faraz. You see, you did not focus with me. You said this is true. But I just said to you, the Prophet himself was controlled by black magic. And he died by poison. Okay? So how it is true, how it is okay, sound okay to me, And then your prophet himself who said, if you eat 7 ajwa,
Yeah.
no black magic and no poison, and then both happened to him after he said that. Go ahead.
No, it could. This he might have got a revelation after he got ill.
Oh, so
Ah.
at that moment he was not eating 7 ajwa, huh?
There's no evidence that he was eating ajwa before that Jewish woman.
Prove it. Prove it.
Never. That's what I'm saying. There's no evidence that he did eat
Prove
or
it.
he
Prove it. Prove
did
it.
not eat.
Prove it.
How can I prove it here?
You just said, you made a claim. You said this is a revelation came after he got the poison.
No, I said it could have come after. It could have come
I don't
after.
care for
We
could.
don't
Don't
know.
say things without, you know. So are you saying to me, Allah, he sent him the medication after he got sick? After the guy is dying now? It's too late, you mean? So Allah hide this information from him. Allah, he did hide this information from him. So Muhammad, he will go and eat poison and he will die. And Muhammad will be under black magic and he cannot stop it. So are you saying to me that Allah wanted this to happen to Muhammad and he don't want to tell him about the amazing power of the ajwa?
No, but the angel come down and cured him.
What angel
From
come
the
down and cure him? How? Okay, how the angel cure him? Go ahead.
magic.
How the angel cure him?
Magic.
How they cured
The
him?
angel, all right. The angel Gabriel come down and told him where were the knots. It was in the well.
What he
So he
told?
had
What
to
he told
untie
him? What
the
was?
knots.
What he told him?
Eh?
What he told him?
He said that untie the knots, the 7 knots, and then read the last 2 verses of the Quran.
I mean, what's wrong with this religion? Everything is 7. So the guy, the one who did magic, he did 7 knots to Muhammad.
It was whoever did the magic tied knots on this thing and hid the thing near the well. The Jews are always experts at this.
Okay. Listen.
You people
Okay.
kiss the ass.
Hold on. So the guy, he made a magic to Muhammad, correct?
Yeah, it's a woman, I think so.
Okay, no, it was a man. His name is Lubayd.
Oh, yeah. I got.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, now listen. So now he was under black magic.
Yeah.
And the guy, he made for him knots. Where he learned that from?
Who? The Jews been doing black magic for thousands of years.
Okay, I know. Listen. Where he learned that from? The magic.
From the devils, of course.
From the devil. Are you sure?
Because at the time of Prophet Suleiman, they were doing magic.
Who taught in the time of Suleiman? Who taught? Who was the first one who opened a school to teach magic?
No, Allah tested the people with the Harut and Harut.
But you say to me it's the devil who taught them. So it's not the devil, it's Allah.
No, what happened was the devils got the education of these angels, and then the devil start doing it.
The devil, he did what?
No, the angels come down to earth here and warn the people, warn everybody. End of the day, we are going to test you. Do not accept it, but if you do accept it, you're going to be on the wrong way. But some people accepted it. The evil people and the jinns accepted it. But the
okay. I will try to go with you. You know, so far as you are the smartest Muslim ever I spoke to, and that's why I call you stupid always. Listen carefully. Listen, you just said to me that the Jews, they learn from Shaitan, and Shaitan, they learned from the angels. But the angels, they taught only magic will cause separation between the wife and the husband.
Yeah.
Okay, as long the angels, they taught only magic to separate between wife and husband. Was the guy Lubayd, he is the wife of Muhammad?
What do you mean, no?
The black magic which is placed on Muhammad has nothing to do with the story. Muhammad received satanic verses, correct?
No.
Muhammad start imagining things that he had sex, but he did not, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So, but you see that so Allah, he taught magic which will cause separation between the wife and the husband.
Yeah.
Did the magic which his Harut and Marut taught arrive to Muhammad in his time through generation, and that will cause Muhammad to separate from his wives, or the result was different? The result is
No.
Muhammad, he lost his mind. He lost the Quran. He said things doesn't make sense, and he claimed that he have sex, but in fact he did not. Is it true that the Prophet he imagined things after the magic happened?
He was. He
He
was.
was
But that's
imagining
when
what?
the
He
angel
was
come down.
imagining what?
He was imagining he was with a different, I don't know, woman, which I don't know which woman it was.
Where it says he was imagining with different women. What do you mean different women?
I don't know which women it was. One of his wife. I think it's to do. You know, he was with
the guy
wife
he
of-
is imagining,
Yeah.
and you agreed that this is satanic magic, correct? It's from Shaitan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jadoo, yeah.
Yeah. So now, if as long as from Shaitan, isn't it Allah in the Quran he said to Shaitan, you have no authority over my servant except the one who follow thee.
You have no authority. That's the Shaitan Iblis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you mean, yeah? That means Muhammad is following Shaitan.
No, he's not.
What do you mean? The Quran says to Shaitan, you have no authority over my followers except the one who follow thee.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how the Shaitan magic work in Muhammad unless he is following Shaitan?
No. The Shaitan told Allah, I'm gonna make your people go against you. So Allah said, I will not let you take the people that are close to me. So Prophet Muhammad was not against Allah. He was just, you know.
Well, let us
he
see.
just had
Let us see if Muhammad is against Allah. Did Muhammad fabricated orders from Allah?
No.
Okay. Did Muhammad forbid himself from doing things is not lawful to him to do?
No, he was all right. He was following the commandments.
So do you know the chapter of At-Tahrim?
Tahrim, yeah.
Yeah. What the chapter of Tahrim about? Isn't about Allah? He made a chapter to Muhammad saying, why you forbid this, which I don't forbid? Yeah, cough. Yeah. It's time to
what
cough.
Did he forbid?
Yeah.
What did he forbid?
He forbid, I don't care. As long he forbid.
You answer me.
Listen. When he say, why you forbid what I made lawful for you? Was Allah saying to Muhammad, you are fabricating a law I did not make?
Nobody knows what he forbid.
He forbid himself from having sex with his slaves because his wife, she got him busted in the bed with her and her legs was up.
Come on.
What? I can show you the reference.
No. I know what you're about. Which.
So don't laugh. Show respect, man.
No, I know.
Are you laughing at her legs up, or you are laughing at the prophet?
No legs up. No legs up.
Huh? Okay. So like, okay. So when Allah he says, why you are forbidding what is made lawful for you? Did Muhammad he broke the command of Allah, following Shaitan?
He wasn't following Shaitan. He just might have.
When a person he broke the command of Allah, is he following Shaitan or is following Allah?
No, he just got something wrong.
I'm asking you direct question, but that's not a mistake. You cannot. You are a prophet. When you forbid yourself, the Muslim they will follow you. Correct? You Muslim you call yourself Sunnah. Okay. So when Allah he forbid Muhammad from doing something, Muhammad he should follow Allah. If Allah did not forbid it, he should not fabricate Allah to forbid himself. And then Muhammad, obviously, he's a fraud. After he promised his wife, if she did not tell her father about what he was doing with the slave, I will not sleep with her no more. 2 days after, Muhammad, he missed her. She is beautiful. So he said that Allah told him, why you forbid what made lawful for you? Can you show me the verse in the Quran that says it is lawful for Muhammad to have sex with a slave which is not from war?
I'm not expert on this part here, to be honest.
You are expert with nothing.
I'm not expert in slavery and stuff like that.
You are expert in what? In banana?
There's a laws of slavery going around in the
This
Old
is not the
Testament.
question. You see, we are online. I can wait for you. You can search find me where in the Quran. I will give you a year from now, Safaraz. What do you think?
Yeah.
A year, 365 days, and a half kilo too. All right. If you can find me where in the Quran it says it is lawful for Muhammad to have sex with a slave, she is not captured in war. Because Mary the Copt, she was a gift. She was not a capture of war.
Yeah.
So your prophet is a fraud.
He's not fraud, man.
You just say yeah.
No, I'm just, going on with what he's saying that.
Okay, listen. Did you hear Yasser Qadi speaking about the story of Gog and Magog?
Yes, but
Okay,
he's
what
wrong
do you
there.
think? What do you think?
He's wrong because in
Wrong
the
in what?
Hadith it says these are humans. These are normal humans.
Hadith says they are humans.
They are humans. They are normal humans. They are not zombies. What he's saying that these people are zombies on the streets now, whatever. That's wrong.
No, what he said that every Muslim of you Muslims try to come with the excuse, and one of the group of Muslims they say they are like under the ground. This is what he said.
No, but he has no authority over Islam. He's been debunked by everybody. He's
By
been
whom? By
debunked
whom?
by everyone.
By whom?
Eh?
By whom?
Daniel Hakichu,
Who?
Muhammad Hijab, they've all debunked him.
Muhammad Hijab. Now,
he's got
isn't
it
it
wrong.
Muhammad Hijab? He was a student for this guy, and he called him Ustaz. He called him Sheikh.
He's not a student. He's
Okay.
not a student.
In the last time Muhammad Hijab he have an interview with his Sheikh, was he calling him Sheikh? Which means he is Muhammad Mimi Hijab. He called him Sheikh. He was wearing jeans. Yeah, Mimi Hijab was wearing jeans, have hole in it. He's a fashion guy. He shaved his chest. He have no hair no more. And now he is calling Yasser Qadi Sheikh. And he was interviewed. Listen, when you interview, if you are a Muslim and you interview Yasser Qadi and you ask him a question to answer the Muslims, not you, you answer it. Who is the one who have the authority? The interview is to Yasser Qadi, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, that's mean he is the authority.
No, but no scholars agree with him. No scholars.
All the Muslims agree with him until he starts saying
no scholar agree with you. Show
all
me
Muslims agree, and we are talking about hold on. Mimi Hijab was whatever this guy he go with him like a kid. There's a video of him in the car. There's a video of them in the parking lot. There's a video of them in the garden. There's a video. He went to visit him all the way in England, in USA. So don't tell me he's not a sheikh. He is your sheikh. Now I'm asking you.
He's not a scholar.
Okay, I want you to tell me he's not a scholar. All of you are a scholar. All Muslims are a scholar. Who is a scholar? Do you know any scholar you can trust?
Yes.
Who? Give me name.
On Islam QA.
Who?
Website.
Islam what?
Islam QA website. These are the highest scholars you're gonna find. You're gonna find highest scholars. Islam QA.
Okay.
Website.
So now, if I show you something from there, you will not spit at it.
Here we go. They've got all the details about Gog and Magog. The details, exact details.
Okay. So I'm asking you. If I show you what they say, you will not reject?
About what?
About anything.
Go on, tell me.
I'm asking you, do you accept?
No, the majority of things that what I've seen is right, but they always quote Quran and Hadith. Everything they quote is Quran, Hadith, but everything.
I understand what you are trying to say. So, you Muslims, you see, I asked you about a scholar, you gave me a website, right? So I'm asking you now, if we open this website, the one you are talking about,
yeah,
do you accept what they teach there, or you will not accept?
Yeah, I do accept.
Okay, when you say this website, Islamic QA, you mean Islam QA.info? Yeah. Okay, let us go there. So we will go and see what this website says about Gog and Magog. Is that fair? Hello? He's gone. All right. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Everything Yasser Qadi, he said in his video, he's quoting the hadith. He did not say anything from his own. Okay, Safaraz.
Hello, it just cut off for some reason. I don't
All
know.
right. What your prophet said about Gog and Magog?
Our prophet said about Gog and Magog,
Uh-huh.
there are two tribes somewhere on this earth behind the wall, and they can't get through.
What wall? What do you mean wall?
There is a huge wall made by Zulkarnain, yeah.
Okay,
and
where?
this wall, no one knows.
No one knows. So we take the first one that no one knows, right? Do Muhammad knows?
Prophet Muhammad, peace upon him, no, doubt it. He never gave a
Did
location.
Muhammad see the wall?
No, obviously not.
Obviously not. Are you sure?
Can I ask you just one question, yeah?
Are you sure?
About this? Yeah, can I ask you one thing that you people don't understand? If you do your research, yeah, over 50-60% of this earth has not been conquered by human. 50-60% of earth has not been conquered. This is why no one knows where these people are.
All right. Okay.
As well.
But I mean, you mean what you said to me is really the most stupid ever, because the Quran says that Zulqarnain, he conquered the whole earth. He went, what's that? Isn't it the Quran said that this guy, he keep going until he found where the sun set, and then he keep going until he found where the sun rise.
Yeah.
So he conquered the whole earth.
No, he had powers to do this kind of stuff.
My friend, this is the video. This is the video we played in the beginning. It says he conquered the whole earth.
Let me. You're not.
It's called the story of Gog and Magog, Ya'juj wa Ma'juj, by One Islam Production. It's a stupid video made by Muhammadan, like you. So don't tell me he did not conquer that. The video says that you're Muslim.
You're not getting my
Why
point
you Muslim?
here.
You say things not true then.
Let me answer. Let me answer it, please.
Okay, please.
I'm not talking about him. In Islam, he had powers to do things. We today have admitted that we have not conquered Earth, the full Earth, 50%, 60% of it. So we have not conquered it.
So you are saying to me there is a huge dam, and behind it there's billions of creatures, and they are in the top of the earth.
How much?
No, your prophet. He said from every one of you, 1,000 of them. So if we are 7 billions, and remember that in the time of Muhammad, each one of them, he make 1,000 baby before he go and die. So each generation of Gog and Magog is 1,000 person from each person. And that means right now there are trillions, not billions.
No. At that time, how much people?
Read with me this Da'if hadith.
No, I'm not saying that.
Read the Da'if hadith in the screen. What happened? So Faraz, what happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, read the hadith. I asked you, did your prophet see the place? You said no. If he did not see it, how he knew that today, the wall of Gog and Magog opened so much. But you said Muhammad never saw it.
No, he's getting revelations by the angel.
Okay. So Allah revealed to him, but he did not show him the wall, correct?
He's just showing example what he was given, that the hole with his hand.
But you're a prophet. He make his fingers to show you how it is, how big it is. So did Allah show him the fingers too?
No, the angel giving him revelations to tell him exactly what's going to happen.
So the angel, he made his fingers like that to show Muhammad how big it is?
So the angel would tell him exactly how much.
I'm asking a
how
specific question.
is-
Did the angel made fingers too?
Nobody knows how, what the angel.
So where
how
Muhammad
the
came
angel
in with the
showed.
finger size? He says like this, using his fingers.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, as long today, it says it's open so much.
Yeah.
Isn't it Muhammad claiming that that's it?
What do you mean? That's it.
It is the day of judgment?
No, he said that. He said that soon as the leader says Inshallah, that's when the holes get huge, and that's when they're gonna go through.
Okay, hold on. So when Muhammad he says today it's open too much, what he meant by too much? It is little much and too much. What too much mean?
He said with his hand, he put his hand.
Exactly.
Fingers.
So why it is too much if it's too small?
No. He showed a finger and he said this. He said in the hadith, he said this much of the hole has been opened by Gog and Magog.
Listen.
That's all he said.
Muhammad he said that the Muslims, when Gog and Magog they attack them, they will light their firewood for 7 years from their arrows.
Gog and Magog.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna start
Do
shooting.
you think really that Gog and Magog they can take over the earth by arrows made from wood? In the time we have
They can
nukes?
start killing people. They can start killing people with the
It's not a question.
with the
It's
arrows.
not a question. How you can? So you are saying to me now, Gog and Magog they will attack America and they will win the war because they have an arrows made from wood?
No. The place where they're gonna attack is Arabia. That's
No,
no.
Your prophet he said they will attack the whole world. They will conquer the whole world. What are you talking about? And then they will go to Mecca, and then they will go to Mecca, and then they will go to Medina.
No. Stop lying. There's no hadith of that. There's no hadith saying that you can do that.
Okay.
Nope.
Now, if I look for it and I find it, do you promise me to open the camera and you do the monkey dance?
I know the full story by heart. Simple.
You know story what?
I know the full story. What's gonna happen? They're gonna start shooting. They're gonna start shooting in the air, and Jesus is gonna take the people up to the Mount Tur, and he's gonna say to Allah, "Please kill these people." And then Allah's gonna send birds, worms on their necks, kill them off, and then he's gonna send birds to take them away, and then the rain's gonna
What do
come.
you mean bird? He sent camels.
No.
He sent the flying
birds.
camels. He sent the flying camels.
CP, don't make this as a joke. This is not a joke. They're gonna be birds.
Okay. Do you want me to play the video of Yasser Qadi for you saying that?
He's not my scholar. He's rubbish.
Your prophet is he is quoting your prophet.
No. I know the hadith. It says birds with camel necks. Simple.
So those are birds. Okay, hold on. How they are birds and they have a camel neck?
Allah can do anything. Can create anything.
Can Allah have a son?
Oh, come on, don't change subject here. Come on,
I'm not. You just said Allah can't do anything. Can Allah have a son? Can Allah have a son?
Word, man. No, come on, CP, you change
So
subject.
don't lie and say Allah can do everything, right? Okay.
No,
now,
I just said to
you said that they will not control the earth, right?
I said they're gonna start. Is gonna be killing is in Arabia near Mount Tur.
So they are not going to come from every direction of the earth.
They're gonna come from that same place where the wall is. They're gonna come out and start causing
So you
trouble.
are saying to me the hadith where it says that they will come from every direction is a lie. The weak hadith.
They're gonna start going left, right, center. Then go to Palestine. They're gonna drink the river, all the water.
Okay, let us go to the Quran and see what the Quran says. Then you just said this is a lie.
Context of this. You need to know the context of this.
You said this is a lie. Everybody heard you.
So you have to show me the verse where it says that.
Yeah, I will show you the verse. No problem. The verse in Sahih Bukhari.
Eh?
The verse in Sahih Bukhari.
You know this hadith. I know this I know exactly what they're going to do.
Okay, read the hadith for me. Here we go. In Sahih al-Bukhari, in the book of Muhammad, it's called Quran. I'm waiting. Somebody in the chat, Safaraz, asking what kind of drugs you take.
Yeah, I'm reading it. It just says from every mound, but it
That's
does not
it.
say.
That's it. Let us open and read the interpretation. They come from everywhere in the world, from kulli hadbin yansulun. So when you say this is not, you said to me it's only from the dam, they will go right away to Palestine. You're a liar, my friend.
No, the hadith says that Palestine.
Hold on, this is Quran. 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 It says they are coming from everywhere. Coming from everywhere.
In what way?
Okay, what the word mound mean? What mound mean?
Mound.
Yeah. Yeah, cough. You need to cough.
Mound.
We can
honest,
change the translation for you. Let's go to the Yusuf Ali. What do you think? Yusuf Ali now. Peace be upon him. So what does that mean? They are going to come from every hill or mountain. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So they are all over the earth because there's hills everywhere. From every hill.
They're going to come from every mound.
Not a single hill in this earth where Gog and Magog will not be there. And you said to me, I'm lying. And you said to me, the hadith says so. That means Muhammad is lying. Because if the hadith says they will go to Palestine only and they are coming from there, that means Muhammad is a liar.
I'm not saying that. He said, woe to the Arabs. He said, woe to the Arabs that Gog and Magog are going to come and cause problems.
Okay, that is even more stupid because are we to the Arab? He was speaking in his time that today a hole open, correct?
A hole open, yeah, small.
Yeah, but he was speaking in his time that are we to the Arab? He claimed that soon they are coming.
Yeah, he said, woe to the Arabs of.
Yeah, soon they are coming, but they did not come. He said, are we now? Today the hole is open. Today.
No, but the hole closes. That's
Listen,
hadith.
Did your prophet woke up and he was terrified when this happened? When he said, are we to the Arab? Huh?
He come to the house. He come to
no
house
problem. I'm asking you a question. Was he terrified? Was he terrified when?
Yeah.
Okay, so he was terrified. Why was terrified if it's not going to happen soon?
He was terrified of the day of judgment.
No.
And
no, read with me carefully.
He was scared.
Listen, Safaraz. Listen, I have patience with you because I have a good feeling that you are a good person. That's all.
I'm a good person, man.
Yeah, you are a good person, but you are not a bad Muslim because you don't want to kill me until now, and you don't want to do jihad. So obviously you are a bad Muslim. And that explains. Okay, hold on. Listen. Read with me the hadith in front of you. What happened?
Yeah. He just warned them.
Okay, no, not warn them. Read what it says.
Yeah. I know this hadith.
What? Yeah. You see, the English is not even accurate. But what you understand here is, look in Arabic, it says, قد اقترب فتح اليوم. The opening is very close. اقترب. You see the word اقترب? You see the word. You see the word. You see the word اقترب. اقترب
I
mean
don't know
it
Arabic.
became so close. In the English, I cannot see it. In the English, they took it off.
But the hadith I'm reading.
Muhammad, he says that it is very soon. اقترب. This is the same word is used in the Quran for the chapter of the moon. ذات الساعة وانشق القمر, which means اقترب. So when Muhammad he said that it's almost there, the sign of Muhammad, he claimed that there is 10 signs of the judgment day. Is that correct?
Yeah, and his death is one of them.
All right, and this is one of them, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the.
And when he said
major
it's
sign.
very close, when he said it's very close, does that mean it is soon, almost?
Yeah, but he did not know the exact time.
But he said
it is close.
He said very soon. He said this is why he's terrified. He says very soon. He was terrified. His face was red. He woke up and his face was red. Is that correct?
He was worried, obviously. Yeah, I know that.
No, terrified. And by the way, this means your prophet. That means your prophet was very white. Why his face is red? He was cooked in the oven. He's very white, right? So your prophet, he woke up and he have a flushed red face, and he is so worried. Why? Because Gog and Magog are coming soon, and he said, "Are we to the Arab?" Did he say that? Are you an Arab?
Me? No,
Yeah.
no, Asian.
So Gog and Magog, they will fight only the Arab?
It just says that they're going to kill a lot of people, and they're going to look around and say,
Is Gog and Magog Magog are Asian?
no, they're Turkish. I'm sure Turkish Mongols. I don't know what they are, to be
I'm
honest.
asking you a question. You don't tell me I don't know.
No, they're not Arabs. They are not Arabs. I don't think so. No.
No, I'm asking, are they Asian?
To be honest, I don't think they are.
It's up to you. I'm asking you according to your prophet.
I'm sure that website says that Turkish Mongols or someone that I don't know what they are. To be honest.
Yeah, the Muslims agree that the Turkish is one of the tribes of Gog and Magog.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm asking you now, why Muhammad he think that the Asian are evil? Why he is thinking that Gog and Magog? Yes, he think that Gog and Magog are Asian. Why?
It doesn't matter what race they are evil anyway.
No, I'm asking a specific question. Why you're a prophet thinking of Asian to be the people of Gog and Magog? Why they are not the white, or the black, or the Indian?
Because they're from a certain area where they are not black and white.
So now we can confirm that they are Asian, and those are the most evil people according to Islam.
No.
So
It's only these two.
You just agreed. You just agreed they are coming from Asia, correct?
Asia. I didn't say Asia.
Okay, you said. I said to you, why he think that they are?
Arabia.
Why he think that they are Asian? You said because they are coming from certain location.
No, I said to you that they might have this skin color of Asians.
Let us see how your prophet. Let us see how your prophet described them. Let us see how your prophet described them.
The full descriptions on Islam QA. The full description of them. Everything but them.
What the description of the Gog and Magog?
The description is gonna be that their face will be like hammered shields, and they're gonna have wide eyes, and they're gonna be people very.
They have wide eyes or small eyes?
I think it's the small or wide eyes. I'm sure they say. I'm sure it's wide eyes, but the face will be like flat. Hammered shields.
Yeah.
So we've got all the descriptions of them.
What? I'm trying to make a sentence out of you.
They can be very strong people. They can be very wide and strong people.
This is not my question. Why do you think that they are Asian?
I never said. I said that the skin color might be Asian.
their skin may be Asian. What I mean, how the skin will be Asian?
Brown color, you know, brown. It won't be
But
black.
there's
It won't
many
be
people they
white.
are not Asian and they have a brown color.
The main people that have brown skin are Asians.
Okay.
China are not bloody.
Okay, let us go and see Gog and Magog.
Go on to Islamic way. The description's there. Simple.
Read with me. Let us see here. Let's see if this is the hadith we need.
Hello, you there? Yeah.
No, I'm not there. You are there. I'm here.
Keep going quiet.
Let us see. Read with me. Those are Gog and Magog. How they look like?
Yeah.
How they look like?
Let me see.
Hmm.
Have you got any screen? The description of them.
It is in the screen.
Yeah, the hammer shields. Yeah.
Hmm. You said to me before that Gog and Magog, they are a human, correct?
They are humans. Yeah.
Hmm. Okay.
They are human. All the Arab scholars agree that these are
Yeah.
humans.
Okay. And now, do human can have 1,000 baby? Or only Asian can have 1,000 baby? I'm asking question. I mean, you know, you need to think about it. Your prophet, he says every one of them will make 1,000.
Babies.
Yeah, 1,000 baby.
Where's the hadith for that?
So, are you saying to me you do not know?
To be honest, I know everything about them except that part.
This part only.
Important for me. CEP, there are more important things to think about.
Yeah, yeah, here we go. More important. Okay, let's see.
About that.
Hold on.
The
Here
main
we
thing
go.
is CP is
Here we
Allah's
go.
gonna kill
Here we go. This is Ibn Hajar. This is Ibn Hajar and Abdullah ibn Mas'ud in the book of Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani and the book of Fath al-Bari, the Ibn Hajar, 113, 114. Sahih. Every one of Gog and Magog from his seed will be 1,000 from one person, 1,000 like him. So what do you say?
Can you put that in English, please?
Let me find it for you in English. Give me a second. Let's see.
Them people are looking for you.
Hey, hold on.
Now I get angry with you, but you're not answering their calls.
Hey, don't worry. You are more important. You are a sheikh. You know.
I'm not a sheikh. Who said I'm a sheikh?
Well, you are shaking right now. You are shaking, so you are a sheikh. That will make you a sheikh. Aren't you shaking?
The Gog and Magog are gonna get killed. That's it. The world's
Hold
be
on. You are a sheikh. Hold on. Just wait.
the DCP.
Let us see.
Rain's gonna come down, and the world's be at peace.
George.
Case closed.
So if I show it to you, what you will do now? If I show you that there are 1,000, what you would do? Are you just making? Are you just saying show me just to show you? And each time I show you, you reject it. So I'm asking you, if I show you and it says this, what your prophet said. So what will happen now?
So that
does that mean the ratio of the Gog and Magog, which they are Asian, and each one of them he have 1,000 baby.
Show me the hadith.
Okay, here we go. Let's see. Let us see this one first. And then we go to the more scary ones as a start. Let us go here.
Your channel's cut off for some reason.
I mean, what?
Your channel, the one was on, has just ended.
My channel is ended?
I'm sure it has.
What do you mean ended?
Wait then.
No, people are there. Yeah. Read with me. This is a da'if hadith. Says from them is 1,000, from you is 1. Are you with me?
CP, your channel's ended.
No, it's running. People are there.
I guarantee you, I've just gone and I'm on the same channel and it's just finished. The
No.
channel's finished.
No,
Videos.
my friend, I see the chat is coming. There are people, they hear us and everything is fine. And I see my screen. Everything is okay. Are you trying to go? You want to go?
There, can you hear it?
Okay, so it says that 1,000 from them and 1 from you. This is the ratio. And I show you the hadith already in Arabic, different one. It says from each one of them, his seed will be 1,000.
CP, your chat people are complaining, are saying your channel has cut off, your videos cut off.
No, they are here. They are not.
I guarantee.
Okay,
on
okay,
your
just
channel.
go, just go, man, just go. Just go. Let us see, we have a Muslim. Hello? Hello? It was a Muslim girl flirting with me. Yes, Safaraz.
I don't know what happened there. You just cut off and then come back on again. I don't know what's happened, to be honest.
Yeah, did you say inshallah before you join?
Or I'll say now, inshallah. But your channel did go off. And
No,
then
it did not go off. It's you who's going off. So now listen. So now it's proven that 1,000 from one person from Gog and Magog will make 1,000 child. So now the question is, based on this, if everyone make 1,000 before he died, the other 1,000 child, they will make other 1,000, each one of them. So just one person will make a millions before he finishes his generation, just one. So if a Muslim, he make like maybe 20 kids, 40 kids, 50 kids, one from Gog and Magog will make millions before he die. Now, and the Quran says they are coming from every direction. So you Muslim, you say that the dam is one location, correct?
is in one location. But
so how they are coming from every direction? Shouldn't they come from the location of the dam, as you told me before? You forgot?
No, it's in they will come out of the
you
wall.
said they will
Well,
come from the dam location, not from everywhere. I said to you, are they going to control all the world and then they attack Mecca? You said no. They are coming from the dam location and then they will go to Mecca. And you said they are coming to Palestine first, correct?
They're gonna drink the river in that sea. I forgot that sea. River's called there.
Okay, hold on. How in the world there is a human being? He is Asian. He can drink a river.
There's a be Gog and Magog. The tribe are gonna drink up all the river. There'll be too much of them. They're gonna drink it all.
But a second ago you did not agree. So now too much of them to the point they would drink all the rivers in the world.
Yeah.
Okay, how that can be? I mean, you say things which is really stupid. So now there is too much of them. So how they were surviving all this time if they can drink the rivers, all of them in one day?
No, it says that the river's called Tigris in Palestine. Tigris river is called. They're gonna drink that.
If there is any river like this in Palestine,
Tigris, I don't know what that name is. Tigris.
I'm asking you, if there is
There must
any
be some.
river, if there is any river like this.
To be honest, there must be one, but I haven't done my research on that. But
Yeah,
if it's saying
this is not a river,
river,
this is a lake. It's called Tabaraya, you know.
Tabara. It's not a river,
Tabaraya, yeah. And
Sorry about that, yeah.
and now they will drink all the water there. Why? But there is water everywhere. Why didn't drink? Why only that? You know.
I don't know. Might have seen it and start, drinking it, and then that's
Okay,
it.
you see.
And then
Okay, now let us go. Let us go with you. You know, and when the Dajjal will come, do he have any connection with those Gog and Magog? The false Messiah.
No. He has nothing to do with the.
He has no
He's in a
connection.
come. He's in a come.
Was he exist in the time of your prophet?
Yes, he's
He
on
was
some kind of island in Arabian Sea. Yeah, he's an island.
Okay,
Yeah.
so he was exist, and it was a sign of the judgment day that the Antichrist or the Dajjal will appear, correct?
He's gonna come. Yeah, he's gonna come.
Okay, so how it was in the sign of the judgment day, and he was exist in the time of Muhammad?
The first sign of Judgment Day was gonna be the Prophet Muhammad's prophethood. That was the first sign.
That means judgment day started. You know, the sign started.
The sign started when he got the first revelation.
Okay.
That's the first sign.
Now let us go to Ad-Dajjal. Is that Dajjal is a sign of the judgment day? When the Dajjal will be exist? Will be exist in the time of Muhammad supposedly, or in the end of the time?
He was existing at the time of Muhammad, or even yeah. Then.
What? Yeah. I want an answer. Give me an answer. What is yeah?
Yeah, I told you he was existing then.
Okay. He was exist. Why he's exist?
Yeah.
Is this guy Dajjal is a human?
He is a powerful man, a huge person, chained up on some island in Arabian Sea.
He is a huge. How huge he is?
The Hadith says that his body size to be so huge. He's gonna be a young boy, but he's a body size of like a mon, like Hulk.
Do he look like Allah?
Like Incredible Hulk, like that huge.
Do he look like Allah?
No.
Is he a man? Is he a man?
Eh?
Is he a man?
He's gonna have a man. One eye is gonna be closed.
Is he a man? Is he a man?
Listen to me. Yes, I told you.
Okay.
A boy.
So he's a man.
Boy.
He is a huge. How big?
Nobody knows exactly how big, but
Let us read. You're a prophet. He says he's short.
Yeah, but I'm not saying that. I'm saying that he's gonna be huge in
My
body
friend,
size,
you
like-
just said he is a huge.
Oh, sorry, I meant huge body size, like Hulk.
What does that
Incredible
mean?
Hulk, he's huge.
He's fat, you mean?
When no, his body's gonna be so big, like he's gonna be like monster size. He's gonna be so.
How he is so short and he is so huge?
His body size is gonna be huge. They go. Nobody's able to touch him, not able to harm him. He's gonna be that huge.
My friend, if he is so short.
No, sorry about that. The huge part. I said he's gonna be strong. He's gonna be strong. He's gonna have.
You said he is
muscles,
he's like Hulk, right?
Like the body size is gonna be like.
Okay, is Hulk is short comparing to human? You are the one who said Hulk, not me.
I'm not saying the height of Hulk. I'm saying the body size of Hulk.
You said the word huge. Everybody heard you.
No, I've got that wrong. I meant body size. He's gonna be like. Massive,
okay. Now this guy is short and he looked like Allah. Is that correct?
No, don't be stupid.
Read the hadith.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he looked like Allah.
What is hadith? I know this hadith. I've been reading this hadith for years. The same hadith on Islam.
Every day you read the hadith. Every day you wake up in the morning for years. You read the hadith
What
for
I
years.
said,
Okay, so now, as long you read this hadith for years,
you know,
does,
like
does it say
now.
does it say that this short man he looked like Allah?
No. You don't
What do you mean? No, read it. Yeah, he's a short Hulk. What happened? Read it.
Yeah. This another hadith. It says what's going to happen is this: Dajjal's going to be telling people that he is God. Yeah.
But this is
warning people.
But this is not my question. My question is, we are talking now about the look. You said at Dajjal he looked like Hulk, and obviously Hulk is a very small person, obviously, and he is green, by the way. But here it says he is short, and Muhammad is worried that the Muslims will think that he is Allah.
No.
Okay, read it. Why you don't read it?
I'm reading it.
Okay, no, I want to hear it. I want to hear it. Go on, read it. I want to hear it.
I have told you so much about the Dajjal that I am afraid you may not understand. And the Antichrist is short, end-toed, woolly-haired, one-eyed, and eyesight, and neither screwed and depressed. You are confused. If you're confused, yeah.
You are confused about what? What is the confusion point?
The confusion is, that the Prophet's giving a description about him to make sure that this guy's going to tell everybody that I am Allah, that I am God.
Okay, why the Muslim will think he is Allah if Allah is not a man? Is Allah is a man?
No.
Okay, if the point is to make the Muslims confused, and the Muslims, they don't believe anyway that Allah is a man, so there's no point of description, and you will see that the only difference between him and Allah is one eye. Your God Allah is short. He looked like Hulk. Now we took that. We will add it to our description. Thank you very much. So Allah looked like Hulk, and he is short but not tall like Hulk. And he is fat, and he is woolly hair, and he is deep-seated, and but the difference between him and Hulk is the eye. Allah have two eyes, like Hulk. Allah, listen, Allah. Thank you, by the way. I like what you just said. It's really very nice, very nice. You are getting better, by the way, day by day. So according to you now, Hulk have two eyes, Allah have two eyes, but the Dajjal, he don't have two eyes, but both they look the same.
They don't look the same.
They look the same because Muhammad saying, I'm afraid that you are confused about him. Know that your Lord is not one-eyed. Muhammad comparing between him and Allah. Is that correct?
I know what you try saying, but you have to read the earlier hadiths. He's given a description of what
Give
he's
me the
do.
earlier hadith. Go ahead. I'm waiting.
Many people.
He's
going to fool many people.
Listen, I don't care. I don't care. Here he is worried. He is worried that the Muslims will be confused. Confused about what? Obviously about the look.
No, it's not about the look. He's in.
Okay. How you recognize that this is not Allah? How you recognize that this is not Allah?
But let me speak first. Yeah, let me give you an answer.
I'm letting you speak. How you recognize that this is not Allah?
All right. In the earlier hadiths, the Prophet said he's in a come with so many articles that people are gonna get confused. He's gonna have hell in one hand.
Doesn't matter if he is a man. Is Allah is a man? Is Allah is a man? You said no. So why the Muslim will be confused about a man? And this guy, he is saying, I am the Messiah. You see, hold on. When the Muslim they say between two brackets Antichrist, it's false. The Antichrist is Muhammad, not the is Antichrist.
No.
Look, it says in Arabic his name is Al-Masih Ad-Dajjal, not the Antichrist. Is that correct? Is it true that his name Al-Masih Ad-Dajjal, which means he claimed to be the Messiah? Is that correct?
He's gonna be the false Messiah.
Exactly.
Messiah.
So he is the false Messiah, and the Muslim, they believe in the Messiah supposedly, but the Messiah is a man, and they believe he is a prophet. So how the false Messiah will become a god to the Muslims?
You know me, got a Muslim. He's in a travel whole world.
Listen,
fooling
doesn't
people. He's
matter
gonna
where
show
he
medicals.
go. Okay, now this false Messiah, he take off at Henza. He go to London. Second day he go to Holland. The other day he go to Japan. Who care? Still he is saying, I am the Messiah. He claimed to be the Messiah. And the Muslim, they believe that the Messiah is a prophet and he's a man. So why the Muslims, who they think that the Messiah is a man and he is a prophet of Allah, they will be confused thinking that the Messiah is Allah, if the Messiah is not Allah anyway, and they are already taught that.
I know, but he's talking about the future generations who are going to be.
I don't
weak.
care. Isn't it the future generation? Do the future generation. You see, Muhammad, he spoke to the Muslims in his time, saying to them, I'm afraid that you are confused, not the future generation. You know that your God is not one-eyed. So your prophet, he was afraid that in his time the false Messiah is coming and he will confuse the Muslims and they will worship him.
Yeah.
But the guy is not even saying I am Allah, he is saying I am the Messiah.
Yeah.
What? Yeah. If he is saying to the Muslims I am the Messiah, then they will believe that he is the Messiah. In case he deceived them, then they will believe he's the Messiah. The only way to solve this problem, if Muhammad admit that the Messiah is God, because look what happened. This is the person he claimed to be the Messiah.
No, but
And listen, Abdul, hold on. He claimed to be the Messiah and you agreed. And now Muhammad saying, you should know that your Lord is not one-eyed. So Muhammad is afraid that the Muslim, they will think that the Dajjal is the Messiah, which will make him the God. For the God is the Messiah and the Messiah is God. And the man who claimed to be the Messiah, by claiming to be the Messiah, he claimed to be the Lord. So this is a hadith of Muhammad. When he was being busted, he was being hypocrite in front of the Christians, agreeing that Jesus is God. Otherwise, if Muhammad want to compare, he should compare between the false Messiah and the real Messiah. He should say, you should know that the real Messiah is not one-eyed, because the person saying, I am the Messiah. Do you understand?
Talking about the things that he's going to show people. The Antichrist is going to show people something.
The
like
guy is
people.
claiming to be the Messiah, correct? He claiming to be the Messiah. Do we agree?
He's going to claim to be God.
No, he claimed to be the Messiah. That's why it's called Al-Masih Ad-Dajjal.
At the same time, he's tell people that he's.
So don't tell me it's the same time. No problem. That means that the true Messiah, he claimed to be God too, because he's trying to hijack the identity of Jesus. So he claimed to be the real Messiah, and by claiming to be the Messiah, he claimed to be God. And this is why Muhammad saying to them, you should know that the true Messiah, your Lord, is not one-eyed.
Yeah, but
so now the Messiah is God. Muhammad is a fraud, because the false Messiah. Okay, hold on. Why this guy will not say I'm Muhammad?
What do you mean?
Why he is not a false Muhammad? Why he want to be the false Messiah?
Because the one that was Jesus, he got rejected. Yeah.
By who?
And now this.
By who?
By the Jews.
They did.
And it says.
So the Quran, when the Quran says that the Jews, they accepted Jesus and the Quran was lying, isn't it? The word Hawariyin and the word Nasara is mentioned in the Quran, that they said Messiah, he said to them, who wanna be my helpers? They said to him, us. So the Jews, they are the first one to convert. Now listen, no, those are Jews too. Those are Jews.
Lying there. You're lying, CP. You're lying there.
Okay, are you saying that the disciple of Jesus, they are not Jews?
The verse what you were quoted there is a disciple speaker saying, we are going to come
Are
forward
they
and help.
Jews? Are they Jews?
Yes.
So the Jews accepted the Messiah.
Not all of them did.
Well, Muhammad, after many years, half of his life, he have only 70 people believe in him, and most of them, they are slaves who they forced to believe. He owned them. So listen carefully. And the other half is his wives, 13 wives. So listen, Abdul. So the Jews, they believe in the Messiah. The Christian, they believe in the Messiah.
Not at all.
And the Christian from all nations, the first, did your prophet go to Ethiopia, and the Ethiopian is one of the biggest church for the Christians? Yes, he go to Ethiopia. So African believe in Jesus from the beginning. Indian, they believe in Jesus from the beginning. Roman, they believe in Jesus from the beginning. Hold on, shut up. Now we go back to the topic. When when Muhammad is worried that the Messiah is the false Messiah, he will claim to be God. You said to me that this guy, he have an amazing power. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna be given amazing powers by Allah for a test.
Okay. So Allah, he gave him power for test. Test to who? To the people, right?
He's gonna give a test of people on the
Okay.
end times.
Isn't it Allah is the one who wrote your destiny?
Oh, here we go. You change the subject again, man.
No, because when you say test, test is a stupid story if you believe in destiny. How he is testing me if he is the one who made me make mistakes or make good?
He's created the devil. So
this is not the question. No, destiny is something different. Even the devil, he was misled by Allah. Is that correct?
Who?
Even the shaitan, he worked for Allah and he was misled by Allah.
He was not misled. He was told to prostrate to Adam. He didn't. That's why he was cursed out.
Okay, let us read together. You know.
Oh, you're changing subject, CP.
No, we are not. We are not. Here we go. This is the Quran. Yeah, this is the Quran. Read with me carefully. Huh? Chapter 15, verse number 39. It says, the shaitan, he said to Allah, because you did deceive me, you did lie to me, you led me into astray, I'm going to do that to them. Is that correct?
He lied to Allah.
This is not that. No, this is not what happened. Read carefully. Here we go.
Go on.
The verse in the front of you. If you want to cough, go ahead. You need to cough now.
Yeah.
You said to me that shaitan, he lied to Allah, when the fact it was Allah who lied to shaitan.
Really, curse should be upon you. Yeah. I know this verse.
You know it. Okay, so how you say to me, shaitan, he lied to Allah? Allah lied to shaitan. Okay, if I say to now, you said to me before, you lie, and by saying I'm lying, you claim I'm misleading people, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I am lying, I am misleading, and now the Quran confirmed that Allah is the one who misled shaitan. So who's shaitan? Allah. Allah is a shaitan. Okay, you see, shaitan in Islam is a victim of Allah.
Shaitan said to Allah that you misled me, but he did not. Allah did not mislead
him. Allah, he agreed. He did not say I did not. Show me.
No.
Where it says that?
Let me answer, please. Allah told him, wait, let me speak. Allah said to devil, prostrate to Adam. He said no, so Allah cursed him and threw him out.
Why the devil he should prostrate to Adam?
Forget this. Look, he's changing bloody.
No, we are connecting the dots so people they can laugh. Why shaitan he should bow down to Adam?
Because Allah told him to out of respect.
Where in the Quran Allah said to him bow down to Adam?
He told the angels and there was a shaitan there as well.
That is a lie. Allah, he said to the angels, he never mentioned anything about shaitan. So Allah, he said to the angels, prostrate yourself. Correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
So he did not order shaitan. Is shaitan one of the angels in Islam?
No.
So Allah is a liar. So he ordered the angels to bow down, and now he's asking shaitan why he did not bow down?
Because he was with the angels at that time.
What he is doing with the angels? Is he one of them?
No, he was with them.
Let us say you are in my room right now, and I have 20 dogs, and I have safaris, and I said, all dogs get out. Should you go out too?
No.
So why you upset from shaitan? He said, all angels bow down. He said the word angels, and the Lord said to the angels. So if you are here and there's 20 dogs, and I say to the dogs, all of you get out, Safaraz, based in the Quran, should go out too, because he was between the dogs. This is your logic.
Yeah, well, the main thing is he was asked, simple, and he did not obey. So
He never been asked. The verse in front of you, he ordered the angels, because the one who accused Adam, who is the one who accused Adam of mischievement? It was the angels. Is that correct?
The angels what?
Who is the one who accused Adam that he will do mischievement?
Yeah, the
angels. So it's normal to order the angels, because this is the penalty for they are the one who made the accusation. Shaitan have nothing to do with it. He never opened his mouth until now.
But he did not prostrate.
Why he will prostrate? Allah, he said to the angels, bow down. This is a hole in the narrative. The stupid Muhammad, he says stupid things, and stupid Zafaraz trying to defend the stupid Muhammad, but doesn't work. If I am saying all dogs get out, and you are a human, you don't get out, even if you are standing between them.
You have deflected the topic from the job.
We are not. We are talking about you. You are the one who said you mentioned this is a test. So Allah, according to you now, Allah is the one who sent the evil, the false, the Dajjal. The Dajjal is a good guy. Then he is doing the job for Allah.
No. It's a test for the world.
Listen,
be a test
who is the one who sent the Dajjal?
This Dajjal was on the earth, but nobody
Listen
knows
question.
how he got.
Who is the one who gave the Dajjal the power? You said that the Dajjal is so powerful. Even your prophet, he said, this person, he can chop a person to pieces, and he put him together.
Yeah.
Correct?
That's happened. Yeah.
Okay. So he had the power of God.
All right. You are okay. You answer this question. Who gave
No,
power
hold
to
on.
the devil?
Do he have the power
Who
of
gave power?
God? Do a Dajjal have the power of God?
He has the power
Of God.
just like the devil had.
No,
that power
no, the devil
power.
he cannot. The devil, according to religion Islam, only Allah he can resurrect people from death.
The devil has power to make people rich.
This is
That's
another
what
question. You don't, Mr. Money Dollar. I'm not talking about dollars now. I'm asking you. Does the Quran says only Allah can resurrect people from death?
With His permission is from.
This is another
Allah,
question.
yeah.
So you are saying now Allah he gave a permission to the false Messiah to kill and to resurrect people from death. Is that correct?
He's given the Dajjal to do it. If he wants to do it,
he gave him the power. He
has,
gave him the power of resurrection, correct?
He's given the power to kill a person, a young, or he's going to come to him to.
This is another question. Everybody can kill. I can kill. You can kill. A cat can kill. This is another question. I'm asking you, when at Dajjal, he cut a human being to pieces and he put him together. Isn't it? This is what Allah he says to Moses, you know, or like put some chickens, or like in the story of Moses, he used a cow, and in the other story he used chickens, and he cut the chickens and put them in different mounds, and I will put them together to you. So this is how Shaitan act according to the story of Muhammad. The Dajjal he can do what Allah he can do. He cut him pieces, he put them together. Where at Dajjal he got this power?
The Dajjal has been given the power by Allah.
Thank you very much. So at Dajjal, the Dajjal is not a Dajjal.
What do you mean not Dajjal?
Because Dajjal mean a liar, a fraud, correct?
He's going to be a test as this type of
person. But he was sent by Allah.
Nobody knows if he was sent by Allah.
What do you mean? You are the one who said Allah will send him as a test. You forgot?
He was already here.
What do you mean already? Prophet. Who made him?
Huh? He was a human.
Who made him?
Allah makes.
Okay. Who gave him the power?
The power be given to him by Allah, yeah.
Okay. So this is a human being given the power by Allah as part of the plan of Allah to lie and to deceive.
It's a test for mankind, yeah.
Exactly. But this test is carried out by a lie made by Allah. So Allah he created false Messiah, and then he sent this false Messiah to play games with us, and in order to make people believe in him, he will give him a power which nobody has except God.
Yeah.
Which means the Messiah.
Yeah, and he's gonna get killed by.
So who is the big liar now? Allah. because the people
No,
they
it's,
are the people are poor. People they are poor. You know, this is why the Bible says, Jesus said, there's many false Messiah will come and they will do miracles in my name, and they will, because they will claim to be him. But he taught us to examine the spirit, and he said, from their fruits you shall know them. So your God, he did not give you the examination of the fruit of the spirit. You Muslims,
yes.
you have a God who is a liar. He sent a liar to deceive the people, and even Shaitan himself was misled by Allah.
Okay, let me answer.
Hmm.
The Prophet Muhammad has given a warning to us, give a description. If the guy comes, do not accept him. Simple.
Okay,
Simple.
so hold on.
Do not accept this
So
guy.
Jesus, he gave that the warning that someone like Muhammad is a fraud. Don't accept him. But that will not change anything now. According to Islam, that false person was sent by Allah. You just told me that.
Yeah.
According to Christianity, the one who claimed to be the Messiah, he is a fabricator. He's a liar. It's not God made him, ask him to say, I am the Messiah.
But,
So your God
Jesus said
is a
the Antichrist
scam.
is in
Your
the
God
no, but
is a fabricator. He is a scam, and he opened a scam. He have many locations in the world, many branches. It's called mosque. So now in the mosque, we teach people that we have a God. He misled Shaitan, and
no, he didn't.
Shaitan now
Listen,
became your enemy. Let me ask you, do Allah send Shaitan and he ordered Shaitan to be the enemy of the Prophet?
to all the prophets, yeah.
Okay, so Shaitan, he did not choose to be the enemy of the Prophet, correct?
No, Yazd.
He does?
Yazd.
Huh?
He's the enemy of all humans.
I'm asking you a serious question. Did Shaitan choose to be the enemy of the Prophet, or he chose, or it was an order?
It was on choice to be the enemy of the Prophet.
So you are saying to me, your Prophet again, he lied in the Quran, because the Quran says Allah, he sent the Satans to be enemies to the Prophet. We made them enemies. Chapter 6, verse 112.
Yeah, they became enemies, yeah.
No, he says we make for every messenger shayateen. We make. Who is the one who made them shayateen? Allah. Who is the one who made them enemy? Allah. You said to me that Shaitan, he chose to be the enemy by choice. The Quran says no. Allah, he made them the enemy of the prophets. So Allah, he sent shayateens in mission, and they are working for him to be the enemy of the prophets.
No, he's warned the devils. Allah in the Quran he warned them.
Read the verse.
Day,
read the verse. Read the verse. Read louder, louder.
I'm reading it. And so we have appointed for every prophet enemies, shaitan, among mankind and jinns.
So does it say we appointed?
For every,
Does it say we appointed?
Yeah, we have appointed for
Okay. So who is the one who
prophet.
appointed Shaitan to be the enemy of the prophets?
You are quoting me tafsiri, are you?
I'm quoting tafsir now.
This is it.
This is hadith. What's wrong with you? I'm showing you the Quran, and now you are saying to me you are quoting tafsir?
We appointed enemies, shaitan among mankind, jinns, conspiring with the dawns. So leave them alone with their fabrications. Yeah.
So Shaitan is an employee of Allah.
As a test, obviously, yeah.
As a test or not, Shaitan is an employee of Allah. Allah is Shaitan. He is the boss of Shaitan, and he is a Shaitan like them. And he is the one who sent people to mislead, and you are the one who admitted. You just said that the false Messiah, the Dajjal, he was sent by Allah, and Allah is playing games. And now look at the cheating. Look at the cheating. Look at the cheating. You are saying to me, listen, you cannot explain, you are an idiot.
Listen,
I can.
you said that Shaitan, he will try to mislead, right?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Prophet, Allah, he sent him as a test, correct?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, and now the test is a false test because you told me that the Prophet, he warned you, don't believe in him. So what kind of a test? You gave him the answer before the exam.
What do you mean?
In order to test me,
Yeah.
I should be left alone and I will be tested. Isn't it enough what the Quran said? Is the Quran enough to guide a Muslim to heaven? Yes or no?
The Quran and Hadiths.
Is the Quran enough to guide a Muslim to heaven? Yes or no?
The Quran is, but you need a commentary, which
It's
is
another question.
Hadiths.
Is the Quran is enough? Listen, is the Quran enough to guide a Muslim to heaven? Yes or no?
Yeah.
If yeah, then this hadith is a fraud and your prophet is a fraud. Because if the words of Allah was not able to explain what is right and what's wrong, that's mean everything Muhammad he brought in the Quran is a shish kebab. And you are saying that the Quran is not good to make us guide
Quran
it.
is good.
Huh?
The Quran is good. The Quran is good.
Well then what is the point of this hadith then?
Because the Hadith gives you description on what people can do.
No, listen. If this hadith was an explanation for what the Quran is saying, I will take it. But nowhere in the Quran it says that the Dajjal is sent by Allah as a test and he have one eye. And this is, you should know that your God is not one eye. So if the Quran, as the Muslim they claim it's a perfect book of God and have the explanation of everything, then we will not need those garbage stories and we will not need Muhammad to be worried. Did Muhammad say that I am afraid that you are confused about him? Did he say that, or I'm making things up?
He said that I am afraid that you will be confused about him because of his works that he's going to do.
Okay, so the Muslims now, they are in the moment of confusion. Do we agree?
Today the world is in confusion.
This is not a question. Muhammad is exist. The Muslim in front of him.
Yeah.
They were confused or not?
They were weak, obviously. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that's mean the Quran was useless.
Why?
Because he gave them the Quran. Still, he's afraid they are confused.
No, they're confused about he's worried about the Antichrist to come and.
Just call me later. I'm done today. I have enough headache of shouting. I mean, you see, guys, the stupidity. Can you believe how stupid this religion is? So it turned to be there's no shaitan. Allah is the shaitan. Allah is the one who will mislead. Allah is the one who lie. Even this guy at Dajjal is just an employee of Allah. Allah sent him. And then the Muslim, they say the Quran is the book of God, the book of guidance. And then we find that Muhammad is not agreeing. The Muslims are confused. Not only that, Muhammad actually, he said, when he was dying in the bed, he is in his death, in the element of death. Bring me something to write for you, a paper or something. And I will write for you something you will never misled by it after me. Which means this book is the one who will save the Muslims. Let me find the hadith. And this is getting Muhammad busted with no mercy. Because the Quran is useless then. And Muhammad himself is the one who agreed that this book, not the Quran. And then Umar al-Khattab, he said, the Prophet, he lost his mind. We have the Quran, and this is enough. Imagine Omar, the scumbag, he don't want Muhammad to say what he want to say. He shut him up. And he claimed that Muhammad, he lost his mind. And the Muslim, they say that everything Muhammad he say, it's coming from Allah. وَمَا هُوَ إِلَّا وَحْيٌ يُوحَى. Nothing he say except it's an inspiration from Allah. This is Muhammad. He was dying. The chapter, the sickness of the Prophet, SAWS, Saw and his death. I like the Saw. Narrated Ibn Abbas, the cousin of Muhammad, saying that the situation of Muhammad became worse. Obviously, he's not drinking honey and not taking najla seed. Funny Muhammad. And his God is not helping. So he said, fetch me something. So I may write for you, which proven Muhammad he can write and read. The Muslim, they lie. Something after which you will never go astray. So the Quran is not the book of guidance. Now, Muhammad is going to write a book of guidance in the last day of his life. And what happened? The Muslims, they made fun of him. Omar, he says, the Prophet, قَدْ هَجَرَ رَسُولٌ. Hajara would mean his brain left. He lost his mind. You know? Don't listen to him. We have the book of Allah and that's it. So if the Quran was truly the book of God as they claim, what this man is talking about now? He is in the last moment of his life, and now he want to write for them a book which you will never go astray. Which means everything Muhammad he said before is useless. This is what he will write, and this is what is you need. Do you see why we say Islam is a joke? And it's stupid? It's a religion of contradictions, of fabrications, and dummy and yummy. They try to fool you with amazing Quran. The second you start studying or reading, you will see how stupid this cult is. The Muslim, they say we have to obey Allah, and then we find that they believe in the destiny of Allah, which means you do sin. It's not your choice. You fornicate, it's not your choice. You sleep around, it's not your choice. You are a child molester, Allah he made you. You are a rapist, Allah he made you. You are a thief, Allah he decide for you. This is why we played the video before, if you remember, Mufti Mink. He spoke about the thief who they brought him to Umar al-Khattab. The thief, he said to him, why you are going to punish me for something written in my fate before God created me, before Allah created me? I did not choose to do it. Mufti Mink, he says, by the way, you get a point. If he got a good point if you think about it. This is what the Mufti Sheikh, the video is in YouTube. And then he continues saying, but the Caliphate Umar, he outsmarted him. And he said, well, yeah, Allah he wrote for you to do it, and Allah wrote for me to punish you. There's no free will. As you see here, it's fixed portion adultery a man should indulge in. It's not a choice. Even when Adam he commits sin, it was not a choice of Adam. It was not a choice of Adam. Allah he wrote the destiny of something Adam should do 40 years before his creation. This is according to Muhammad. A debate happened between Moses and Adam, and don't ask how they met. The crazy Muhammad he say whatever, who dare to question? So Moses says to Adam, because of you we are disappointed of you, because of you we are out of heaven. Adam he says to him, do you blame me? Do you? Read carefully. Do you blame me for an action which Allah had written in my fate 40 years before my creation? And then the important is, Muhammad, he took the side of Adam, and he say, so Adam confuted Moses. Adam confuted Moses. Adam confuted Moses, because Muhammad is a Trinity guy. He always repeat things 3 times. Because 3 is the number of perfection. Do you see it? Who is the one is right? Muhammad, he said, Adam. Who is the one is wrong? Moses. And the funny is, the Muslim, they say Moses was a Muslim, but yet Moses don't understand Islam, obviously. Can you believe it? According to Muslim, Moses is one of the greatest prophets. Not the greatest like Muhammad for sure, according to Muslims. But this guy Moses, he spent his life and he did not learn that original sin is not right in Islam. Because this original sin because of Adam, we're out of heaven. This is the origin of sin. So they say to us that Moses is a Muslim, and then we find that Moses is the last one to know Islam what it is. As you see. And then we find that Adam, he did not really commit any sin. He did what Allah ordered him by fate to do. Do you see it? So when we say Islam is a mockery, it is. Islam is a joke, it is. Islam is stupid, it is. So now Adam, he doesn't need, why you took him them out of heaven then? If it was a fate, it was written, it was, so Adam did nothing. And look, Muhammad saying, do you blame me for an action? So can we blame anyone for his action? No. This is how stupid this religion is. Do you see it? Do you blame me for an action? All action in Islam is a destiny. And we have tons of videos about it. If you search them, you will get more details. I want to say, guys, thank you very much. We've been here for many hours now, and actually I have a little headache screaming at the Abduls. Which is really embarrassment when they try to defend their garbage cult. Islam is an embarrassment. Islam is not made for any person, any human, any group of people who have intelligence. Just check it out. Anything I said to you today, I showed you in the screen from their books. And we are challenging Muslims to call us and to join us. And we make them read it with their own eyes. And we show them the reference. We are not quoting the Bible. We are not quoting the books of the Christians. I'm not quoting my books, even though I have many. I'm quoting their books. And their books is the best way to prove Islam to be a fraud. And this is why the Muslims don't dare to debate me, because they want a Christian to talk about Christianity. And this way we can play around. You quote for us the Bible, you quote for 10 hours, they will say to you, oh, we don't believe in the Bible anyway, it's corrupted. But when you show them their books, can they say it's corrupted? Actually, they are saying corrupted. How many times this guy, he said to me, we da'if, and the one before him, hadith, where he fabricated the story, all of them. Islam is based in defense, and the defense is to neglect what their prophet said, to refuse it, and to push the dirt under the couch. They don't clean the dirt. They push it under the couch, and they think nobody will look down. We do. And we get you busted with it. I hope you guys, you have a good time. And always, in case you would like to hear our, when we go live, subscribe to our Patreon. It's for free. And you will receive notification immediately when I post that I will go. Sometimes I do not know in advance when I'm going. So you might receive notification. I will go maybe 30 minutes after. Usually I don't post really way in advance before the time. So if you like to be notified, because YouTube always harass our channel, and they fight us, as you know. The atheists, they love Islam and they hate Christianity. So if you like to, to be notified, join in Patreon, but don't send me messages. It's just to be informed. He posted a link. The second you see I posted a link, that's mean I'm going to go live. You click on it, you see when the time is going to be, and he will be notified. Until we see you soon again, my love to all people around the world. My love to Asian people. As you see, Muhammad, he think evil about you. Asian people are wonderful people. Even they eat so much spicy food, but that will not make them evil, huh? Right? Yeah, just joking. So when he speak about the Gog and Magog, they are Asian. This person is very evil. He made fun of their look, showing us how evil he is. He made fun of their eyes. He made fun of their face. He made fun of their skin. He made fun of their clothing. And not only that, he claimed that even the Turkish are Gog and Magog. Muhammad, he never thought the Turkish one day they will become Muslims. This is how foolish he is. My friends, for God he loved the world, he sent his only begotten son. And when God he loved the world, he loved the Asian, the African, the white, the Indian. It doesn't matter what is your race. For God he loved the world. And the Bible make it so clear. There's no Greek, there's no Hebrew. There's no slave, there's no free. For all is in one, united by the Messiah. In Christ we are united, and we defeat racism, and we defeat hatred. A true Christian, he don't see a black person, he see a person. A true Christian, he don't see an Asian person, he see a person. Vice versa. A true Christian, he see love and he give love. And this is why the Bible, the book of God, said, love never fail. Love never fail. Islam is based on hatred, and hatred always fail. And this is why the kingdom of the devil is divided. They are killing each other. Since the beginning of the devil kingdom, the children of Muhammad were killed. His wife, she took an army to kill his cousin and his daughter. Umar, he killed his daughter. The Muslim Sunni, they killed the grandsons of Muhammad. The Muslim, they killed Uthman, they killed Umar, they killed everybody. The kingdom of the devil was always the kingdom of the devil. You cannot fix it. And all the duct tape in the world, they cannot close the hole in the narrative. If you don't believe me, Al-Zakir Yasser Qadi. Thank you.
I mean, again, he doesn't know who Gabriel is, right? Because he didn't come from an Abrahamic faith. The people of Mecca were pagan.
Quran has mentioned if this book was from other than God, they would have found in it many contradictions.
If a book is without contradictions, that has no bearing on whether it comes from God or not. I've had phone books that are inerrant, but I certainly don't think God gave them.
That we believe without understanding.
The brother asked a very important question, that most of the scholars say that listening to music, watching movies, and most of the television programs, they're haram. So how can we have fun? Let me tell you, brother, at the outset, that having fun is permitted in Islam as long as the fun is halal fun.
That the standard narrative has holes in it.
The Prophet tells us because Satan or the devil sleeps over our nostrils. Those who oversleep and not pray Fajr on time, Satan urinates in their ears.
I really do think Jesus was crucified and that he really was dead and buried. He thought that he was a son of God in the sense that he was specially chosen by God. I think Jesus really did think he was going to be the Messiah, the future king of Israel. I mean, that is, after all, why they crucified him.